we voiceful?
Oh, whoops. I pushed the thing up a second early. That's fine. Everybody got to see the logo not quite finish animating itself. Greetings, everybody. Welcome. It's Tuesday. It's 7-ish p.m. Eastern Time, which means it must be time to welcome you all to Handelabra Live. We do this every Tuesday at around 7 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm not. John is almost always here because he is a far more dedicated gamer than I, apparently. We are Handelabra Games. We make digital tabletop games, usually of the cooperative style. We've got Sentinels of the Multiverse, One Deck Dungeon. Coming up soon, we've got Aeon's End. That is in beta testing now. And we like to stream it, and we like to hang out with you folks. We do a bunch of other shows here on the channel as well on various other evenings in the week, so check us out. We're also doing a dev stream tomorrow. We did one last Wednesday. We're doing another one tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, where we're going to be showing you how we're developing One Deck Dungeon for phone screens. So feel free to come check that out. All of our streams always get posted to our YouTube channel within about a week or so if you miss them live, so that's a thing. You can always follow the company at Handelabra, Handelabra, on all the various social platforms. Nightbot will be posting things to check out our Discord. That's where the community likes to hang out. We do believe in diversity and in inclusion, so any activity, comments, etc. that are working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. We're not afraid to use the ban hammer for people that are not being community-oriented. I'm Jeremy. You can follow me at Mr. J Handel. That's MRJHANDEL. You can follow John. I would say co-host. I'm more like his co-host. John's the host, and I show up occasionally. You can follow him at Migrant P, just the way it sounds. And tonight, we thought that we would throw it to you in terms of what we're going to be playing tonight. Actually, I should probably turn this up so there's a little bit of music happening. We can either, and don't start voting yet, because I will set it up for the voting in a moment. But we have Aeon's End, which is coming, and that is slowly getting better and better and better. And so we thought we would either play an Aeon's End game and then whatever we can fit in at the end of the time, or we would play another OblivAeon game. I don't know, what did you do last week, John?
I played One Deck Dungeon, didn't I? And then Sentinels? I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was just after the phone announcement, right?
The phone announcement, right. Okay, so after you hear my voice, the first... How many people are even watching? 16. All right, the first 3 votes for either OblivAeon or Aeon's End, OblivAeon's End, is what we're going to start with tonight. If we play OblivAeon, we might play a second Sentinels game depending on how long it goes, but, you know, we're not going to play both Aeon's End and OblivAeon tonight. That is just not...
Play Advanced OblivAeon.
Oh, yeah, we could play an Advanced OblivAeon. I've never even looked at what that is.
There's still one shield we haven't played on stream.
Oh, is there?
As well.
Okay. So, we don't have a ton of viewers tonight. Where is everybody? Everybody's out watching Endgame.
The chat's busy. It's Cheap Tuesday for movie night, so...
Yeah, everybody's getting caught up on Game of Thrones and going out to check out Endgame for the second, third, fourth, fifth time. I watched it for the second time last night, and it was... In some ways, it was the same, and in some ways, it was better the second time through. Obviously, the first time you watch it, you're just like, oh my god, what's going to happen next? And the second time, when you know what's going to happen, it's a different experience, but I really,
yeah.
really
oh, yeah, when a thing happened in the big fight, I was beside myself. And you probably know what I'm talking about.
I literally jumped out of my seat. Literally. I jumped out of my seat. I probably annoyed all the people around me.
No, everyone in the theater was like, yeah. So it's like, I can see how, you won't have the same reaction. You'll still get the chills and everything, but you're not going to have the exact same reaction.
Yeah, but I will say, watching those moments when you know they're coming and being able to watch the people around you who don't know it's coming, that is mwah. That was so cool last night. I had such a good time.
Yeah, that's why movie theaters still exist, right? There's still an element of the audience.
Yeah, the communal experience of sitting down and watching something together.
Yeah.
So I don't want to talk too much about this because the more words come out of my mouth, the more likely it is I might accidentally spoil something. So I don't want to do that.
I almost spoiled something. I was like, oh yeah, the thing.
the thing happened. With the guy and the place and the thing. Yeah.
Spoiler alert, there are big fights in the movie, but okay.
And there are also moments that don't have fighting. Spoiler alert.
What? That's a real spoiler.
That is a real spoiler. All right. Let's see. So we got Advanced OA, Obliv. Okay, so technically there have been 3 Obliv votes before those 2 Aeon's End votes. So I think it's OblivAeon, and I think maybe we go for an Advanced.
All right.
Let's take a look at what Advanced is.
What's the shield we haven't played? Maybe the chat will know, because I don't remember.
All right, let's go to OblivAeon. Margaret, please, now playing Sentinels Multiverse. I should probably go
Thanks,
to multiplayer.
Pricey Provinces, for subscribing for 8 months.
Nice. All right, so let's go to OblivAeon. I am in Mind Over Matter, number 48. All right, so the shields are the Arc of Unreality, bring forth Progeny. Ceaseless Ruin, bring forth Nixius. Bore the Unstable for a Fusion of Pain. Primary objective, which we definitely have done, that's Void Soul. And Source of Foes, Aeon Master. So if I had to guess, I would think it is...
I think it might be Ceaseless Ruin that we haven't played on stream. Because we actually, the very first one was Source of Foes.
Yeah, I thought it might have been Arc of Unreality.
I think I played that one.
Okay.
But I can't remember for sure. Come on, chat. You got to help us out here. Either one.
We definitely
did Arc. Okay. Ceaseless Ruin is nice because you don't actually, once you flip it, it's like, it's not the end of the world to just leave it, because it just sort of happens.
Unless you lose, in which case it is the end of the world.
Yeah.
So it's the end of all the worlds. All right, so this one is bring forth Nixius the Chosen. OblivAeon is immune to damage. At the start of OblivAeon's turn, if there are 3 cards in the environment trash, flip this card. Otherwise, play an environment card and add 1 devastation token to the inevitable destruction card. And then when it flips, flip it. At the end of OblivAeon's turn, each target deals itself 1 fire and 1 toxic damage. If no heroes take damage this way, add H devastation to the inevitable destruction. If at least H targets take damage this way, remove this card from the game. Okay, cool. All right, so
and I did primary objective when I did the Dark Watch team, I believe. And they like ripped OblivAeon a new one. It was great.
Nice. All right, so let's take a look at Advanced here. So Advanced on setup. Before turning to the next page, H cards are played from the top of the Aeon Men deck into the second battle zone. So that happens before anything else happens. Then OblivAeon form 1 Advanced. At the end of OblivAeon's turn, 2 devastation tokens are added to the inevitable destruction card, and the top card of the Aeon Men deck is played here. So yeah, faster destruction, more Aeon Men. Phase 2, the first time OblivAeon deals damage each turn, 1 devastation token is added to the inevitable destruction. And then Phase 3, at the end of OblivAeon's turn, the top 3 cards of the Aeon Men deck are played. Then the bottom card of the Scion Reserve is put in battle zone with a battle zone with no Scions. Okay, so basically it's all about just speeding things up. So that's interesting. All right, so let's see. Who should I start with?
I'm choosing heroes that can put stuff into the environment trash.
All right, so I'm going to randomize, and then let me know if you want to get rid of any of those environments, because I figured that's the easiest way to sort of pick environments.
Those are good.
I'm not going to play Adept. Who do I want? At least to start. You know what? I'm just gonna. You're doing the thinking ahead, so I'm just gonna do this. All right. So I randomized, and I got Termi-Nation Absolute 0, so he'll be gone in a round. And then I got Extreme Primordial's Haka. This is the one who selects a hero card until the start of your next turn. Redirect damage that would be dealt to that target to Haka instead. Whenever Haka is dealt damage, this way he regains 1 HP. Okay. That's fine. I'm fine with starting with those 2. All right. Good to go.
Yep.
All right. Oh, I should probably turn it to Advanced if that's what we're playing.
Oh, great.
All right. So here we are. Advanced OblivAeon. Yeah, challenge OA. He gets 2 shields.
I'll read the Advanced as they come up.
Yeah, I'll read them again. The first thing is that there's going to be a bunch of extra Aeon Men played before the game even gets started.
Yeah.
Even time has an end. There are no more futures. This is the inevitable endpoint. I don't know how to do a Spanish accent. This is the inevitable endpoint. On the horizon.
Just like Strong Bad. But with La Comodora.
This is the inevitable. All right, so La Comodora opens with a Brig Teleporter, Concordant Helm, Ship Shape, Way Anchor. Haka's got an Elbow Smash, Haka of Shielding, Punish the Weak, and Tomoko. Combat Stance, Mega Computer, Sunbolt, and Throat Jab are what Wraith starts with, and Absolute Zero's got some null point calibration units, a Frost Brown Drain, and a Sub-Zero Atmosphere. I actually have not played OblivAeon in a couple of weeks, so this will be fun. All right, out comes the Ceaseless Ruin. That brings out Nixius. Scion Reserve gets its stuff. We get Boar. Removal Destruction card. And here come those extra Aeon people. Yeah, Advance would actually be a lot easier with the Aeon Master shield.
Not really, because he destroys all the Aeon men on his turn.
Oh, yeah.
We can call them Aeon friends.
Aeon friends. There you go.
Yeah, here he's playing the extra ones. Oh, it's H extra Aeon man, and he's. Oh, I guess no. He plays them in the other battle zone, doesn't he? So that's true. It could be easier to. Yeah, he does play them in the second battle zone. So you're right. So if he doesn't move over, then it would be make that shield easier.
Yeah. Lockencan says, I can see challenge mode being something like Scions aren't removed from the game upon defeat, but shuffled back into the Scion reserve. Yeah, that would certainly make for an interesting sort of never-ending flow of Scions.
Hey, the time-crazed prisoner attacked us from temporal fractures. It's actually good. We're escaping into the other battle zone right away.
Good times.
That is a terrifying mess of Aeon friends, though.
Yes, it is.
And his advanced, I believe, is play the top card of the... Yeah, he adds 2 tokens, which is the worst thing ever, and the top card of the Aeon deck is played here.
Aeon friends, delivering Aeon love to your face.
And each Scion has advanced text, too. For Boar, he gets extra tokens start of his turn, and Nixius moves to the other battle zone at the end of his turn. So he actually gets to go, like, he's in battle zone 1, right? So he's going to get to go twice.
Fun times.
Round. The game will end quickly. I don't think any game of OblivAeon ends quickly. It still takes a long time to lose. All right, what do we have? Orchestrate the Void. That's pretty great. I don't have a way to help people get stuff, but La Comodora, that's one of the things she's really good at doing. So I will grab that. I will stay in this battle zone, I think. Unless we want to go over where OblivAeon is, because OblivAeon's already played an environment card, right?
Yes.
Like if we go over there and put 2 in the trash and kill that 4 hit point target, we should be good to flip the shield. So I think I'm going to do that.
All right.
So I'm going to take on the objective. I'm not going to play Concordant Helm because there's a bug where that doesn't work in OblivAeon mode. So
that's not good.
We'll do other things. Yeah, I guess I could go with Brig Teleporter, or you never know, with Way Anchor.
Yeah, Brian the Wolf Hunt, that's kind of, I think, what we're doing here, is we're just trying it for oops and giggles.
Alright, I'm going to hit the Prisoner and discard the top card of the Environment deck.
All right. Should we all come over?
You don't need. Yeah, you don't need to come over. We just need to have just Wraith and La Comodora over there.
Okay. So. All right. So then I will. What is the? Ooh, Great Fortune.
Actually, we'll need. Oh no, I could use a throat jab. That seems a waste. Who is that prisoner going to hit? Oh, he won't be able to deal. Oh no, he can deal damage. Someone needs to go over and hit the prisoner. So whether that's Absolute Zero with Frostbound Drain or Haka, someone needs to go over and destroy the Frostbound.
Okay, that's
destroy
fine.
the prisoner. And then, yeah, Absolute Zero can stay there if he wants.
And then, yeah, I'll just elbow smash that.
I could use Throat Jab, but that seems like I should save Throat Jab for something. Something else.
You do not have to Red Rover. Alright, do I want to do this?
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, why not?
Haka dies.
I mean, you're not dealing self-damage, are you?
No, but like all the damage that OblivAeon might deal to her.
Yeah, but then we're focusing it, so that's fine.
Yeah.
What do we have on this side? Okay. Yeah, Rampage feels not super great. I'm gonna hope for an ongoing or a limited. All right.
Thanks.
Well,
That works well with Rampage.
and at least, and I got my great fortune.
There. Now you can play Rampage, and we only take like no damage basically. Like you take 1 because the one that you will deal to me will get redirected, and then you heal.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll weigh anchor now. It's a weigh anchor. Well, I guess I'll play it. And it's an equipment, so I'll play it. And the next one's equipment, so I'll play it. And next one's equipment, so I'll play it.
Nice. We made the right choice.
Oh, good. And then if my stuff gets blown up, I get to draw cards.
So I was trying to decide what wine to drink tonight, and you know I don't like reds, but there was this rosé, and it saved the day. It was delightful. It's a Mulderbosch, and it's a rosé made from Sauvignon Blanc grapes, and those are like literally my 2 favorites. Is the various rosés and Sauvignon Blanc, and it's actually very delightful. I'm not lying.
So you don't have to play Rampage, but it seems like why not?
Yeah.
Hit that thrall first, or don't.
Well,
It worked out.
yeah, it worked out. Exactly right.
Oh yeah, with Tomoko, like this is doing nothing.
I mean, yeah, Lucky Break took 1.
Lucky Break took 1. The end. So that's a great Haka turn. I will move to the first battle zone. Sure, I'll take on Hellion.
Ooh, nice. One of my faves.
And let's see. Could go with Combat Stance for punching back at things. I could throw jab Nixius.
Or you could throw jab Hellion.
Well, Nixius heals back when he deals damage, so throat jabbing him keeps him from healing back. So I think Hellion is only doing 1 damage. I'm not too worried about that. Preventing that healing will be nice. And then let's discard the top card of the environment deck.
Alright, so that environment now has, what, 2 in the trash?
3.
3. It has all 3. Okay, good. Alright. So yeah, what do I want to do here? Let's see, Frost Rendering.
Yeah, basically, it doesn't, let me look at what does Nixius actually going to do. So, Nixius is going to flip and move to the other battle zone. And then on the other side, whenever he'll do damage to this card, move that here to the other battle zone. So you're only 1 hero. You're not going to be able to stop the devastation tokens in the second battle zone. So you may as well just come over here.
That's kind of what I was thinking. All right, what do we got? Time and again.
We can even get this by only discarding 6 cards if we want.
Yeah.
Which we probably have enough cards we don't need to get this.
Yeah. Sure. Why not? And is the 3 damage to Nixius worth it for the 3 damage to myself, or should I start trying to get set up? Do we think I'll be able to get set up at all?
Yeah, I would get set up.
Okay. And
I don't know if I would use my power.
yeah, no, I know. This early in the game, I feel like I want to just because. Well, OblivAeon's not.
If you had the isothermic, then you might. But your time and time again is going to let you play another card too, or just do some damage.
All right, so we need to discard 6.
yeah, if you can look at time and time again, there are 6 cards in Hero Trashes. So if we discard 6
And then
among
shuffle
us,
them all, yeah.
then we're good to go.
So
So
Absolute Zero can go first because I'm definitely not going to use Sub-Zero Atmosphere.
and you also have a null point that you could just discard.
Exactly, because I also have modular realignment. So if I needed to get it back, I
Yeah.
could. So that's 2.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the Wraith can discard Mega Computer easily. And maybe Combat Stance, like there's enough self-damage that like I'm not going to play Combat Stance.
Alright, so we only need
And so we just need
more.
2 more. Definitely want to keep Stun Bolt. La Comodora is happy to put equipment in her trash.
Alright, so we'll let you do that. If you can get 2, great. If not, Haka can get rid of one of them. I'm not going to use them all, so...
Yeah, I'm happy to put 2 in the trash. Haka likes to have cards in hand. And I draw a card when I discard one.
Oh,
so
nice. All right, great. Do it.
Alright, that's 6.
Alright, so we'll skip this.
And I mean, they're all going to reshuffle, so I guess that's not helping La Comodora, but that's fine.
Oh, right. Well, you have to draw.
Absolute Zero Violet Shivers can be amazing in OblivAeon. You just have to be careful. So yeah, I mean, if you want to play a card, someone else could play a card. Or you
Yeah.
could just do the 6 damage to something.
Yeah, the 6 damage feels like the better choice here.
Yeah, we've discarded a lot of cards, so.
What do you think, Hellion or Nixius?
Yeah, Nixius is like going away, so probably Hellion. And we can probably get her flipped before and she goes again, right?
Alright, defensive displacement.
Oh, hey, that's going to be good for us. Oh, but it's going to prevent the shield going. The shield other side isn't going to work then, but which is unfortunate.
Cyrus comes out. I mean, all vassals. I don't think it matters. Nixius the adult Jawa.
All right, let's see what happens. Oh, nothing. So that's good. Except more Aeon men.
Aeon friends, John.
Aeon friends. And a lot of healing.
Alright, so that flipped. Alright, out comes a global devastation. So before we look at that, hang on, let's take a look at...
Oh, actually, that's going to make the shield go away.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Because Disintegrating Bastion is going to actually work now. Whereas with the defensive displacement was going to block the flip side of the shield there. But it's going to work, so...
alright.
So he is going to play more cards. So
Alright, so is there anything about the order here?
let's see.
Hellion will get flipped. Do you want to point
Yeah,
that
so
out?
we should hit things that heal up the Scions. So hit the Thralls. Because they're like anyone at full HP, we like want to not let them like benefit like Boar, right? And so if there's any more of those guys, we'll hit them. Yeah, one more, I guess.
Nixius.
And usually I like go ahead and hit the Scions.
Okay.
I don't know if the order actually matters really because he's basically like hitting everything in the game. So it's not like him moving battle zones changes anything.
Right.
Um,
I mean, I guess it's just a question of, like, do we want to control when the locusts or the loci play their cards, or what do we...
yeah,
I don't know that it super matters.
yeah. And what does the flip side of Hellion is Seraph, and that's not going to be radiant damage or anything. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think if it could matter. with the locusts. And I don't super think... Like, we could get another Scion or something, but I don't know that will even matter at this point. So, we can hit choose for me. Sure.
What could possibly go wrong? Alright, so OblivAeon moved. He played something I was fast-forwarding. So it was...
Yeah, I mean, since he moved over, we're not there, so that's fine.
Abyss stares back.
He stares back.
There's
He comes to
another
the
card.
battle zone.
Flip
Path of
it
reality. He
back.
comes back over. Yeah, like he was going to do that anyways, right? Like no matter what we did, so no matter the order of that happening.
Alright, so Hellion flips, so that's good.
And he's going to like mostly kill Seraph. And Haka's taking a beating, but that defensive displacement is doing good work for us here.
Yep. Vassal goes away. Another Vassal goes away. Another Vassal goes away. Alright, so Silver Gulch is not long for this world.
Yeah, I'm still going through the Path of reality. Oh man, he's up to... Oh, but he's gonna lose like 3 tokens because of us lifting the shield, so that will help.
Yeah, Haka is taking...
Oh, I guess there was... Yeah, I'm trying to think if it would have mattered. Yeah, it could have... Might have been some ordering that mattered there with the guys that hit the highest HP. If we like had him in the other battle zone while that was happening.
Alright, there goes Chronoist.
Alright, he finished playing a card. And he's at 12 tokens on the second turn.
Yeah, you need to get caught up. He's at 15.
I am getting caught up.
Yeah, I'm at Disintegrating Bastion now, where we're gonna lose Lucky Break. And I think that's all we're gonna lose, so that's good.
Yeah, the order probably doesn't matter here. But I think we are going to get 4 hero tokens taking damage because of... Oh, are we? Maybe not, because of we lost too many things. We're only getting 3 hero targets taking damage because of your redirect. Oh no, Seraph is there. Seraph is there, so it's okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
We got it.
Alright, good. So the shield is gone.
That was quick.
Yep. That's what happens on advanced. Alright, so OblivAeon has flipped. And now OblivAeon is going to hit all the things. Oh, man. Well, La Comodora is sitting pretty.
Yep. Yeah, I don't... The order won't matter because Haka will survive this. Quick flip isn't always good.
Yes. That
But-
is very true.
Sometimes you do what you... Like, with this shield, sometimes it's like, do what you can, so... Yeah, if you pick random heroes, it's definitely not an easy shield. Alright, so I guess we're going to stay here and hit OblivAeon.
Seems like a plan.
Orchestrate the Void needs 5 tokens. I've got Temple Rigging that can give a power, and Sweet Spot gives a card play. So I can probably get that this turn. So I'm gonna... Nations and Ruins is easy for us to get. Maybe? Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe not. But I think it's relatively easy to get, so I'm just gonna skip.
Okay. It's not all random advanced, so it's advanced OblivAeon. John picked his 2 heroes. I picked 2 random heroes. So La Comodora and Wraith were chosen. Mine were 2 random.
Do I want to keep running the time stream? I don't think so. I get to deal damage or draw a card. I'm going to draw a card. If I get... Yeah, Timeless Treasure I was thinking would be really good to get too. Cannon Portal, I'll discard for that. Let's discard Flintlock. Let me draw something else. Definitely want to keep Temporal Rigging. I'll discard the Future Tech deck gun for that. Alright, so I think Timeless Treasure will get us 3 tokens on that for sure. Temporal Rigging will get us 1.
Alright, here, real quick, though, I'm going to read, since OblivAeon did flip, let's read the advanced rules on this. So, the first time OblivAeon deals damage each turn, 1 Devastation token is added to the Inevitable Destruction card. So, he's already at 13, which means that we're going to lose... it was going to be Silver Gulch, but I guess it's going to be, what is that, Fort Adamant? I don't even know what the other one is. No, the block. So, the block or Silver Gulch are going away depending on where he is at the beginning of his turn.
Yeah. I should have hung on to that throat jab. And hit OblivAeon with it this turn. Oh well. Yeah, Sweet Spot will have a chance that we get... Oh no, it won't actually have a chance to get the other thing, because it'll still be a maximum of 3 tokens. And actually, if I use Timeless Treasure, there's a chance we draw a Ground Pound or we draw Throat Jab, right? So I'm going to put that into play. And then I will deal damage to OblivAeon. We have damage to OblivAeon! And discard a card from... You have Realignment, discarding from Absolute Zero. I mean, if you use Modular Alignment, you kill yourself, so that's not great.
Yeah, not super great.
I guess I'll have Comodora discard her own card. And we'll shoot OblivAeon. Alright, let's have someone use a power. I guess probably not Absolute. I guess Absolute Zero is not bad because it goes until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, so at this point, it's probably not super terrible.
You could basically, you're gonna die because you're probably gonna play Frostbound Drain, right? And then just go out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know that I have any other options. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Wraith could do Environment. Haka could, blow up, punish the weak, or use his base power, which expires right away. So, yeah, I think Absolute Zero is the best, and you can just do more damage with your thing if you choose to use it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to get to draw a card, so it might. I'll have the Wraith draw a card, the Throat Jab, Grappling Hook, Haka, Savage Mana, and Absolute Zero gets Impale. Not exactly super useful. Yeah, so, I mean, if you stay in the first battle zone, OblivAeon's going to kill you. You're going to get killed by whoever very soon, so I'm not sure it really super matters.
Thank you, Mojo.
Wow, 22 months.
22 months. That's gotta steady. Be the longest. I don't know that we've been...
I think Mojo's the longest, yeah.
Yeah.
That we've had Twitch subs at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am not...
Looking at that mission... Yeah, if you stay in the battle zone and, if you stay there and if you can take out one of those Aeon Men... Or no, it's in the other battle zone, right? Yeah. So that's actually not easy for us to get. So I guess I should have shuffled it.
It's fine.
There's a Terror Bird.
Yeah, I don't actually... This is an interesting position to be in with Haka. I have no ability to do damage right now.
Yeah.
I only have 5 HP. I'm trying to decide, does it make more sense for me to restore? Or,
OblivAeon's going to kill you. Unless, what you can do is just do the redirect for La Comodora so that you can save her from the 20 from OblivAeon.
Okay.
So I would give yourself as much hit points so that you can survive until then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right? That would be the way to, try to... Taking a useless mission usually better than just shuffling, that's true.
Yeah. That's fair.
It's not a useless mission though. It's just like it's one we want, but it's just really hard to get just right now. But normally it's not that hard to get. We're in a situation where like our heroes are going to die in a second. So yeah, so in this
when you
case,
have a mission that does not get fulfilled and that hero becomes incapped, does the mission deck get shuffled or they just go on the bottom?
I can't remember. It goes either they get shuffled in or they go to the bottom. Yeah, this Terror Bird's gonna kill me if I take it. So there's that. Oh, I guess I can choose any hero target. So we could choose to have it redirect over and do no damage to Haka. So that's fine. If I stay here. There's really just like no difference between staying here and going, right? Like, so if I stay here, OblivAeon can kill the Terror Bird for us. So I'm gonna stay. Take on the objective. And at least like Stun Bolt, or actually I can Razor Ordnance and take out the Aeon Thrall. At this point, are you just going to Frostbound Drain, or are you going to, like...
Yeah, I mean, it seems like that's really the best possible... I mean, I can get rid of that Locust so that we don't have to worry about it playing an extra card, right? Or am I doing that math wrong? Frostbound Drain is 3. Oh, it's 3 plus 2.
Yeah, you only do 5. So I could hit the Locust, though. It's probably the worst thing there is the Locust, right? Yeah. So if I hit the Locust and then you attack it, then they will be gone. So, and who knows? Maybe I will survive. Seems unlikely. Oh, I chose the wrong target. I need to rewind. Sorry.
What did you do? So the place that I tend to go to dinner on Tuesday nights, they have something called Viking's Blood Mead that I usually get with my skinny dippers, my unbreaded chicken tender bits, and it's really, really good. I had never had mead, despite the fact that I know that Paul makes mead. I had never had it before I started having it at this place here, and it's really yummy.
There are many different kinds of mead.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, they have 2 different ones at this place. The Viking's Blood is a drier one, and then there's a Wildflower something, which is also really good. So I do not want to move.
You could take on the objective, but you'll lose it when you flip yourself, right? So there's not really any point.
Yeah.
It's a good one to have up there, so maybe we should leave it and then like give it to whoever comes in for Haka, right?
Alright, so we have Frostbound Drain.
So I'll make sure to have heroes who can deal lots of damage. Or sorry, have equipment cards, that is. Deal lots of damage. 7!
Alright, so, sorry, what were you just saying? Who should I be picking?
Oh, well, whoever you pick here is going to get hit for 20 by OblivAeon, so don't get too attached. I mean, take Akash'Thirya. She's going to have 50 health.
Yeah, but I don't know how to play Akash'Thirya really well. That's
perfect.
I'll take an Akash'Thirya. Mead, the adventurer's drink, indeed.
I guess you could leave and get beat up on by the other battle zone, so it's... I'm not sure if you would... I don't know if you would take more or less than 20 going over there.
Let's find out.
Alright,
no inmates to destroy. So that's not a thing. Vassal, it's Haka.
It's never too early for Mr. Fixer T-Market. There's no sign here, so no card gets played. Oh no, the Wraith!
Yeah, rip Wraith.
Well, she can go to the other battle zone and prevent the tokens from being added over there. Well, not her, but whoever comes in.
Her successor.
Yeah. I'll pick someone who has lots of equipment, like Benchmark.
Nice. Yeah, I've quickly become a Benchmark convert. Once I started to play him a few more times, and I started to really get a feel for how to make it work. Man, I have had some epic Benchmark games with like, you know, half a dozen hardwares and half a dozen softwares and all kinds of crazy stuff popping off all the time. So he's super fun.
Basically, it's just like Haka going to be taking the hit for La Comodora in the first battle zone now. That's good.
Yeah. Sheriff Star-Lord.
Hmm. It was a big weekend for Starks this past weekend.
Yeah, Facebook tried to get me to buy a shirt that said House Stark that had like half an Iron Man thing on one side and a wolf on the other side.
Oh, yeah. Facebook's pretty smart sometimes.
They are. I got my number.
All right, Nixius is dealing 3 and 3 to one of these heroes. Akash'Thirya could probably soak a little more of that. And she can also
Yep, that's fine.
take this. 4 is getting lots of tokens. Now they're tied at 31.
All right, so we say goodbye to the block. All right, what do we think?
No, not really matter. We can just go with the order they have.
Okay.
All right, so
hit La Comodora first, right?
yeah, I think the only thing that really matters is choose La Comodora first so that Haka can take the redirect. And I don't think the order of those and men matter. La Comodora is still at like full health.
Alright, so we get an Impending Doom into Battle Zone 2. Here comes Faultless. Alright, so let's take a look at Faultless. Before we pick this, let's take a look at Faultless here. So the advanced rules for Faultless: increase damage dealt by this card by 2, reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. Oh, and actually, is there a flip side advance? Yes,
Yeah,
increase
so that
damage dealt to this card by 2.
That effectively makes Faultless always have reduced damage by 2 because of his even amount thingy.
Oh, yeah.
So irreducible damage is good for him. But we also want someone who can effectively probably use the crate contraption. So Mr. Fixer would be a good choice there.
Yeah.
And stay in that first battle zone.
Yeah, we don't have a lot on the field, so I think I'm just going to take Base Fixer. Even the smallest rock can start an avalanche. And I am not going to move to the other battle zone.
Yeah, if he gets that hairdryer, look at him.
Alright, so let's see. So he opens with Tire Iron, Riveting Crane, Driving Mantis, and Charge.
Cool. All right, I'm not going to do anything to create contraption. But I don't want to discard for Ship Shape. I will discard for Cannon Portal. Yeah, discard Temporal Rigging. Actually, I have a plot already in hand, so I'll discard, already in play, so I'll discard that. I want to keep Temporal Rigging. I'll discard the Concordant Helm for that because of that bug. And Timeless Treasure. Yeah, I kind of want to keep that for the card draw, so let's get rid of this. the rigging. I do have 4 equipment cards to shuffle in.
Brand Wolfman says,
actually, I shouldn't be discarding
have a
equipment.
care in the world. And Hank Wright says she already knows how it ends, and that's because she's watched 14,601,000 or 605. What is it? 605.
I'm actually going to discard Run Aground because I want to keep equipment around for the discard for Mr. Fixer. So I'm going to play Sweet Spot. And attack OblivAeon. Pretty much going to ignore Faultless unless we have spare damage that might get through.
Sure.
And discard my own deck. Hey, another Sweet Spot. Shoot OblivAeon. Mr. Fixer can use a power. One damage is 1 damage. But more than that, Orchestrate the Void is accomplished. One of the best rewards. We're each going to get to draw a card from Timeless Treasure. This is going to potentially play 1 shot, so that's not a 1 shot. Play Knuckles is not a 1 shot. Oh, and I think Orchestrate the Void should have got to go there, but I can't remember. That might be a bug there. Oh well. Yeah, probably stay here, and unless there's more equipment to discard in the other battle zone, then you can get your thing. Not really. So may as well stay.
Yeah.
I mean, getting Lucky Break is also great. So I don't know what you.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna take this on.
Yeah, getting this and then getting Lucky Break.
Yeah,
Probably.
exactly.
Yeah. I would not worry about those equipments. I would discard them instead of playing them. So like, right, like play something else.
Yeah, I'm looking at my other options here. Yeah, I wonder if driving Mantis might be an interesting thing if I can keep it out.
Yep, that can help you survive.
Yeah.
And you can always switch it up later, right?
Ooh, toolbox. That's good. All right, so I will discard.
Yeah, you've got 3 equipments to discard, and I've got only 1, unfortunately.
I need to get how many? 5?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah. See.
I mean, you could hold on to toolbox and discard it next turn,
yeah,
right?
that's what I'm. If I'm not gonna get, if we're not gonna get this round, I'd rather hold on to it and see because that can potentially give me more.
I'll give you another. Oh yeah, I get to draw a card when I discard 1. So. Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay, so basically, we should go back and I should discard that. Right?
Yeah, that's kind of cheating. I mean, it's not super cheating. It's fine. We'll do it.
Cheating. Come on.
It's not super cheating.
It's advanced rules. There's no cheating.
We should choose La Comodora first because of her draw, which we didn't realize.
Okay. It is cheating, and that's fine. I'm fine with
it. It's okay to cheat against Advanced OblivAeon.
Yeah, exactly. Fire Iron. Fire Iron. Box.
There you go.
Alright, Benchmark. What are you gonna do?
Getting out of there. I want that objective or to take on Seraph. I do like Seraph, and his damage is irreducible.
Yes.
Benchmark's actually pretty good at having power cards in hand to get that reward, but I'm going to regain Seraph and then maybe go for an objective after that.
Yeah, I mean, that irreducible against Faultless is going to be
Yeah.
super useful.
Actually, I can target Mr. Fixer and have him redirect it. if I want, versus like I could of course hit Seraph to like play a card, which is probably what I want to do, but I could choose Mr. Fixer here.
Yep.
If we wanted. I think getting some...
Yeah, no, your benchmark, man. Get yourself set up.
Yeah, getting some hardware going is what I want, but... Yeah, let's go with Seraph. I'll play Flash Installation. Maybe get a software. Yep.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't want to come over.
Yeah, there's no reason to stay there. It's a death trap. Let Seraph Brat take care of them.
Alright, move any number of powers.
You do have the Chronoist.
Oh, yeah.
Who is
We're doing that.
just worthwhile.
Alright. Yeah, see, this is where my unfamiliarity with Akash'Thirya comes in. I want the Creeping Mold. Ooh, that does damage when played. Or this one.
Yeah, those are both mostly damaging ones.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get the Creeping Mold. Scattered Seeds, and then a Verdant Explosion. Alright, do we want to just deal a bunch of damage, or does somebody else also want to play a card?
Yeah, Commodore could play Harness Anomaly to get a free top deck of someone, which might be good for Mr. Fixer to potentially get a setup. Could also have Benchmark play a card or something. So I think the card plays are probably the way to go.
Yeah, that's fine. Should I scatter seeds, or should I try to get the tree out?
Scatter Seeds is going to be really good when you have a lot more, like when you've already dealt damage with your regular card play.
Yeah.
And then you can play this at the end of your turn and like double dip on it. So I would suggest one of your ongoings, or the Verdant Explosion if you want to get the tree. Sure.
Yeah, let me get the tree. All right.
And then Commodore can top deck Mr. Fixer, which is pretty good. So why don't we try that? Maybe you get to do more things. So, and I can shuffle in. Yeah, like your maybe not Bloody Knuckles. You might not want that right now. But the Tire Iron, say. Would you rather? What would you want me to shuffle in? I guess you can choose. I mean, if this isn't your play, this is just something going back in your deck. So
Yeah, shuffle in a Tire Iron. That's fine.
Voice Chain. That's actually going to be really good. And I can't play a card because I'm only limited, so I'll draw. Another Harness Anomaly. Take your pick. Benchmark's fine, so.
Yeah, I want to keep Seraph around. I love that irreducible damage.
True.
Lumpty!
That's gonna go after Faultless? Yeah.
I don't think there's any order that's gonna matter here.
Mr. Fixer's gonna redirect it, but you can just like send it to OblivAeon, so it doesn't super matter. And this is self-damage. So it's not... You're wondering, like, why isn't it +2 from Faultless? Because it's self-damage. which if you get a jack handle is hilarious. So actually, you've put your first hoist chain on OblivAeon.
Oh, nice.
Which is great. Ooh, Scatter Slaughter is rough. I'm picking up some healing for benchmark, so this can go to benchmark. Oh no, the Flora. Well, it would have gone to someone else, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
And now, this is going to be 5 and 3 to each hero target with the most rewards. So we want to avoid it going to like someone who has another target. So I'm thinking probably, I guess everyone has a target except for Mr. Fixer, who we don't want to be taking his damage.
Oof, yeah.
Can go to benchmarks. That's fine. Seraph is good. And it's radiant damage. So let me hit Seraph first and see what. Yep. Maybe I can do something. Play a card or use a power. Yeah, I could play Subcutaneous and then regain a hit point. So let's do that. Save a little bit. Gotta get ramping up on damage to OblivAeon here.
Alright, sustain the portal. Tyler Hayes. Pratt takes out one of the things.
This environment's just killing all the enemies for us. And like pumping up boar to like the environment's gonna explode boar for us, I hope. That'll be nice.
Ooh, yeah, look at this craziness. Okay.
Yeah, Nyxus is almost dead.
Okay. Any boosts? No. Oh, and the handy hoist chained. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, any order gonna matter here? I don't think so.
Yeah, you want to avoid hitting our little sub-targets, right? Because it immediately moves heroes dealt damage this way.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Also, Mr. Fixer, you can send his damage somewhere else, too. But I don't think that will matter. So we may as well move the hero targets who are going to move.
Okay.
Yeah, you can avoid damaging Orchestrate the Void this way, for example. And then we can choose Fixer. I don't actually know if there's anything. You can redirect it to, like, he can't hit himself, he can't hit Faultless, so hit Numpty, I guess.
Alright, take it, Numpty.
Better than having it hit himself. So Mr. Fixer gets to stay for whatever else OblivAeon's going to do.
Yeah.
Actually, which is good, because if he doesn't damage heroes with this end-of-turn damage, we get a ton of tokens, right? So it's good for someone to be here to take this damage still. Otherwise, we would have added 4 tokens and then been in a bad spot.
All part of my master plan.
Yeah. So as it stands, he's going to be at 12 tokens on his turn because of the other battle zone. So someone might want to go over and kill Nyxus.
By go over,
actually,
you stay where you are and kill Nyxus.
Oh, right, stay where we are, and then move to the battle zone. Sure. Oh, that's interesting. Nyxus' advance will like move you mid-turn to the other battle zone, right?
Oh, look at that! Yeah.
So we can basically like use your card play to hit Nyxus, who's gonna like flip objectives for us, which is really good. And it's only when a hero would deal damage. So if we have other targets hit Nixius, they don't count as heroes, right? So like if the Chronoist, for example, flips Nixius, it's fine. Or Seraph, for example.
Okay.
But I also want to be over near the battle zone hitting OblivAeon. So I might leave. I think La Comodora is just going to go over there. Well, I could use Harness Anom. Like, the thing is, La Comodora is best with all the other heroes around for many reasons. But I also.
So Fixer has Chekhov's Hairdryer, which is going to do, what is it, 6 times 2 irreducible, right?
Yeah.
So if, ironically, we could have him come over to 2, hit Nixius to take Nixius out, and then if everybody is in 2 with whatever, actually, I guess nobody really has a thing right now. Literally nobody has an unflipped.
Yeah. I think for Lockodar, I'm gonna come back to 1, especially because Fixer's there, right? I can give Fixer a power, which is really good, and then benchmark basically as long as you probably don't want to stay in Battle Zone 2 because Boar is doing crazy damage.
Right.
I'm thinking of it's true. You could come back to Battle Zone 2 for the first damage of the hairdryer, hit Nixius, and then he sends you back, right? So he sends you back, and then you're out of it, and then your second damage hits OblivAeon. I think that's the way to do it then, and then everyone else leaves and let the environment kill Boar. All right, so I'm gonna move. I'll take this objective on, sure. Oh yeah, that's gonna get Bloodstone for Mr. Fixer.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Assuming you take it, which you probably should.
Yeah, I will. Well, but so there's some discussion in the chat of if I hit Nixius and kill Nixius, will it flip the reward or push me to the other battle zone first?
I think you'll get pushed first, actually. So maybe I think it's good to get Bloodstone on.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with that. I'm curious about the order of operations because I haven't played Advanced, so I don't.
Yeah, so I'm gonna Cannon Portal for 4 damage versus a power. I definitely need to keep Temporal Ring and Timeless Treasure. So I'm gonna skip the Cannon Portal. I think. Deal each villain target 1 damage. I need to draw cards. Alright, Temporal Rigging, I will discard a Sweet Spot for. Timeless Treasure, I will discard. Ooh, Run Aground is starting to power up pretty good. I want to keep Timeless Treasure. I do have to destroy a card, which I will. Destroy. Yeah, I guess I could have kept that other thing around, but I'll destroy Maria Helena's Plot. Ship Shape keeps me in cards a little more, so. And yeah, Harness Anomaly, we could try that on Mr. Fixer again. You might end up with I really like having Hoist Chain with the OblivAeon, so maybe I'll just run aground for the damage here. It's a pretty good amount of damage right now. And that's, even though it's irreducible, we need to get it on OblivAeon, so.
Jake Walker says, boy, I hope I didn't forget to do any of the things I was supposed to do today. I actually got a lot of things done today. I had a very productive day today. I was really proud of myself. Look at that.
And we'll discard
good times.
Comodora's deck. Alright, here's Virtuosos. Ooh, you got Harmony. Yeah, probably Mr. Fixer should play Harmony.
Sure.
Then you can play Charge on your turn. Yeah, 1 hero target deals 1 target 2 energy damage. That's probably best for Mr. Fixer. You're going to have... I guess you just have +1 right now. and so do I with Nemesis bonus, so it doesn't matter. But we'll give it to Mr. Fixer. That's going to expire in a second, but you know. And hey, Mr. Fixer, use a power. How about your awesome power?
Yeah, I wonder which power I should
Yeah, this is where we just like give powers to Mr. Fixer for the game. And we both get to draw a card. Another copy of Harmony. And let's reveal my top card, sure. And yours is charged.
Nice.
If only all these hoist chains weren't expiring at the start of your turn. And I don't have cards with powers on them, so I'm going to skip that. Protect the president. I mean, Mr. Fixer. Are you a bad enough dude to protect Mr. Fixer? Yeah, I think we were saying you were going to go over and...
Right. So I'm going to go over. I will take on this objective.
Yeah, I guess if you wanted to, Riveting Crane might be better than Driving Mantis now. Because then that would make it easy for us to kill Faultless.
So basically what you're saying is like Riveting Crane here, then use Chekhov's Hairdryer to kill Nixius, get kicked back over, and use my second one on Faultless?
Yeah. On Faultless, and then damage is irreducible Faultless for everyone, right?
Right.
Yeah, this is probably going to send you back before you get the flip.
Alright, Nixius is destroyed. Nope, it flipped it.
Or maybe it didn't send you back because you got destroyed.
So that's what someone said is like if you one-shot him, then it will cancel. It'll self-cancel. And
that is so you need to charge instead.
Okay. So
then someone else needs to do it. Oh, but then someone's going to get stuck there. So, I mean, it makes sense to... I don't know, do you want to be there? Or... Because you could stay there and, like, hit Boar, but, like, you don't want to be there with Boar when he goes off.
Yeah.
So, probably, yeah, I don't want Mr. Fixer to be doing that.
All right.
I mean, you could play a card and play Charge instead, and then get flipped back. And then someone else can be the sacrifice.
Yeah, that's fine. So I can
Mr.
still hit
Fixer
Nixius.
is not the one to make the sacrifice play.
Not the one to lay it on the line. Put on the suit.
Suit up. I'm gonna finish this rum. Just like Tony Stark would.
Alright, so yes, obviously I'm gonna do that. I was looking at some other things though.
Yeah, I mean you're still getting like 8 through to Faultless or whatever, so if you you could hit Hermetic, but I would probably just hit OblivAeon on Faultless and we'll be able to hit Hermetic with splash damage, because you're not gonna be able to flip him, right? So
yeah, that's fine.
And you're safe actually from Hermetic because you can redirect it.
Nick Walker says, ooh, that was a cool transition. I haven't seen that before. Which transition? Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know what transition.
Oh, when he switched battle zones.
Oh, yeah, it just rotates the panels like when heroes change. All right, so who's gonna do the play on Nixius here? Basically, who is likely to be able to survive Boar? Probably Akash'Thirya, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and so you can get whatever the reward is. All right. Peace out. I'll probably take on the Digital Age. That's really good with Benchmark.
Yeah. High likelihood of success.
And I'm the lowest HP, so my intervening path calculator doesn't really do anything. I think I'll go with load on initialization. I guess I could have stayed over there and destroyed that ongoing card, but whatever. I do like multi-point HUD, but I'm not set up to use it right now. I will use... Yeah, Namti's still going after... Oh, he's going after Mr. Fixer. I think I'd rather do the 2 damage to OblivAeon, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, Inferno Missile Pod. Alright, let's hit OblivAeon. And Faultless. And Seraph. And let's play that Missile Pod. No cards under it, but it's there for next time.
All the hardware.
Yeah, I'll go with Shunt Energy.
Yeah, that's the thing that, like, once I started playing Benchmark a few more times, that's what you really start to understand, is that, like, it can sometimes take a minute to start getting him set up, but once you do, he sets up fast.
Oh, I shouldn't have played that hardware because I needed one to discard for Digital Age. Yeah, I should have. It didn't really matter what I do. That I was should have done that. So let's rewind to end of turn.
All right.
Mild cheating.
That's the way it works tonight. We're looking forward in the future and seeing how things work, so that we can be best set up.
The 1 in 14 million chance that we that we beat him. All right. Yeah. Then I'll just hit Hermetic, so I don't change my draw. I'll still play Shunt Energy, and then I'll discard Inferno Missile Pod, which lets me play that card and flip Digital Age over after this stuff happens. Oh yeah, I can get that hardware into my hand again. It's not mint, that's fine. And all of these cards are dealing 1 damage.
Nice.
So, let Benchmark go first, get the Nemesis bonus, and the rest are all just gonna do what they do. Yeah, if I focus Hermetic, we can probably get him flipped before... Actually, as long as that's 6, you can probably just whack him with your thing, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, I'll just focus OblivAeon then. And we'll get him to 6 at some point. Doing this damage to OblivAeon is more important.
Alright, so I am not going to move to the first battle zone. Oh, interesting. Yeah, sure. Alright, again, now this is where my lack of familiarity with Akash'Thirya will come into play. What is the best choice here?
Yeah, I mean, you could, if you don't, you could actually just play Vitalized Thorns and it would destroy itself and hit Nixius. Is one thing you could do.
Right. So.
And that ends up in your trash. And then you can use your power to put it into the environment trash.
Yeah. What do I have stuff in any environment trashes right now? I don't think I do. No. Oh yes, I do. I have one in the other battle zone. Okay. Yeah. So if I move to the other battle zone.
You won't move to the other battle. You won't move to the other battle zone.
Oh right, because because Nixius is gonna die before that happens.
You could also like play one with the land if you wanted to. But it won't really make a huge difference.
Right, what I'm just looking at now is like, okay, so I'm going to have Chronoist to go, but there's nobody else here with me. So doing the damage is going to be the best choice for that one. So I'm just trying to maximize what I can do since OblivAeon isn't in.
Well, I mean, you can still... Playing a card is still not a bad idea, not necessarily. Like, you could... Yeah. If you flip the Mana of the Gods, you're going to get that as a power, but it'll be... Actually, yeah, if you'll be able to use the Magic of the Ennead if you want. I don't know if it's a good idea, but you'll be able to flip it and have it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I want to use that, to hit Boar so that Boar can explode and kill me?
Yeah. Probably not, but...
Alright, that's fine. So we'll do this. Do Nixius. I get my Demand of the Gods. Do I have any ammo in my trash? I do. Alright.
Yeah, the one that was just destroyed.
Right, so this is the thing, like, what
As the Earth turns is really good because you can block the Scion card play.
Oh, okay, great.
I mean, it's actually better to block OblivAeon, but that might mean that you live instead of dying. Right, this go around, so... Alright, Challenge of Fire is just going to go off and hit everything. I don't think the order is going to matter. You'll get to redirect one. May as well send it to OblivAeon. Unless you want somewhere else, but... Yeah, you're right now able to one-shot Hermetic, so... And all my equipment's getting hit, though, and OblivAeon's probably going to kill it. That's the danger of that Omni Unity. Goodbye, Nixius. They're really dead. Yeah. And... Oh, yeah, actually, you're going to be able to Driving Mantis and put another Stun Bolt onto OblivAeon. That's really good. I don't think the rest of the order matters. Everything's going to survive, so... All my mechanical golem equipment cards.
This seems not great.
Ouch!
Yeah, Seraph's gonna go away here.
Well, he gets to go off first, though.
Oh, that's true.
It's not going to save him, but...
Save him, but you'll get to... Right, you get to play a card. Or use a
Yeah.
power.
Could use a power. Probably use a power, because I can use Shunt Energy. Actually, I could overhaul loadout and save all my things. Put them back into my hand, instead of going to the discard. That's kind of fun. Okay, actually I want to rewind and do a different order then.
Okay.
Because I want to hit benchmark first. So that I get the most out of my reinforced chassis. Discard a card. I'll discard software. Ouch. That's okay. And now, yeah, let's hit Seraph. I can play a card to play Overhaul Loadout and move all my things back into my hand so they don't get discarded and I can play them again. Slowly. Right, benchmark stuff is not passing. I'm saving it for later.
Nice.
And I can get these softwares so they aren't destroyed. I'm just trying to think if... Do I want to keep one to draw other cards instead of them, right? Yeah, like load on initialization, I could, like, if I keep that in play, I get to draw, like, 2 cards. So I'm going to keep load initialization around and draw 2 cards from it at the start of my turn. And then I can play more cards, but I don't want to because they are going to get killed by Faultless if I do that. And Seraph survives. No more self-damage, though. Benchmark shoved all of them under his mattress.
Temple event brings out Lost in the Past.
Score is going to be up to 10 tokens. Yeah, take out that locus.
I mean, Tyler's in play, so I mean, both
Oh, that's true.
Go away either way, so I don't really matter.
Yeah. No, it didn't. Yeah, Boar's going to add another token, so he's going to be at 10. And I think he adds 2. He's going to be at like 11. It'll be time to leave.
Yeah, some of these cards are really bad.
I mean, you're not going to be there anymore. I would say yes, take the damage. Otherwise, Boar's at like plus 10 damage, right? If he plays anything that deals damage, you're going to die.
Right.
In the meantime, he's going to deal his own damage anyways, so you're just barely scraping out of there if you do that. Yeah, the environment's going to kill Boar, and we're not going to be there. That's the plan. Yeah, Mr. Fixer's going to get to redirect this. That's nice. Do you have to destroy something? How much cards do I have to discard? I guess I can discard Timeless... Ship Shape. Ship Shape is not as good as Timeless Treasure. Yeah, redirect it over to... I guess Hermetic or Namti, there's no,
yeah, I mean, it's
nothing
only
else.
going to be 1 damage, so...
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, looks like Seraph is not long for this world.
Yeah, I don't think the order is going to matter here, really, so... Even hits Faultless. Yeah, we need to get more Hoist Chains hits on OblivAeon. Though dual crowbars would also be really good.
Ooh! I got an email from the Steam team.
Exciting. I don't not want to go to the second battle zone of death. Ooh, building a king. That's excellent. Benchmark is happy to discard cards for that. So I don't... Yeah, to hope for the Dawn, I'm going to swap that out because I'm not getting that. Building a king is excellent. And I can do... Yeah, discarding cards. Okay, let's discard... Yeah, building a king, I need to discard them at the end of my turn. So I'll discard combat. Combat timing is nice, though. It prevents like a big damage. All right, I'll discard one of these equipments. I'll destroy... We have enough equipment. Actually, Benchmark can just do this building king by himself. So, and I need to destroy a card. Yeah, I guess it's going to be Timeless Treasure. Temple Rigging's too good to let that Mr. Fixer power go off again. And yeah, combat timing is probably going to save La Commodora's life here. So, because actually OblivAeon's going to be at 12 because of Boar. Unless someone could stay there and kill Boar, but then you lose. Actually, it would be even on tokens in that case. Would the environment kill Boar? There's going to be... Oh, the sheriff's going after Matthew Hayes now. Matthew Hayes would do 4. Tyler Hayes would do 2. Yeah, it's possible you might be able to like get the objective to peace out of the second battle zone. We can try taking those objectives and maybe get you that one. Alright, I'll use my power to hit OblivAeon. Let's discard from La Comodora. On that Peridot figurehead, I want to get those onto Mr. Fixer. Yay, bonus card draw. Ooh, Salvage Yard. Play a card. Salvage Yard. You don't have Overdrive, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You'd want to play that on your turn anyways. Or after your turn. I'm thinking if there's a card we want someone to play. Or I could play a random card for someone with Harnessed Anomaly and then play something else. But I kind of want to keep my cards for discarding. Would you want to switch out Driving Mantis, or are you happy to keep that? Because you have Meditation if you wanted to like switch it out.
Yeah.
It's helping you stay alive for sure.
Yeah, what are the other options? Yeah.
I mean, I could easily just have Benchmark play a card, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, have Benchmark do it.
okay. Benchmark is pretty happy to play a card like Reinforced Chassis to maybe stay alive. And Mr. Fixer wants to deal damage, probably.
Sure.
Yeah, I think so. And Mr. Fixer gets to use a power.
Good
So you could flip Hermetic before your turn, which would let you then get that reward you've been hoping to get.
Right.
I mean, you could still get it, I guess, but yeah, I guess you don't have to necessarily flip Hermetic up here. But you want to do it probably before the end of your turn. You can get Lucky Breakout at the start of your turn if you want. That would probably be worth it. Faultless is probably good.
Yeah.
You get Faultless on our side. That'll be a good difference maker. And actually that will reduce a token too, right? Which will help a lot. Oh yeah, more one-shot plays. Maybe. Hey, Way Anchor! Timeless Treasure. There's more cards. Future Tech Gun. Alright, that's pretty good.
Yeah, not...
Mr. Fixer, what you got? Driving Mantis. Oh, and I don't know what happened with Benchmark. I don't even know what happened there. Alright, so we need to discard or destroy 3 equipments or mechanical golems. Yeah, I think basically Benchmark is probably going to do this because he has 4 in his hand. And I want to keep stuff for her. So yeah, Infernal Mr. Pod is so good for hitting OblivAeon, but then Microfabricator lets me play more. All right, I'm going to discard 2.
It's a true Sophie's choice.
Yeah, I'm going to discard those 2, and I'm going to skip. And then La Comodora, I'm going to have to destroy a card. I guess La Comodora could destroy cards instead of discarding. Like, I don't need that future tech done, so I'm just going to destroy it. And that'll do it.
Yeah, I think I've said it before on stream, but I'll say it again. The whole mission/reward mechanic is absolutely my favorite addition to the game with OblivAeon. Like, I think it is so much fun to have another objective versus just pounding on the villain.
Bloody Knuckles.
Alright, so I am not going to move.
Comodora could have Omni-Unity, that's true. It also makes your equipment a little more vulnerable. I think getting Lucky Break is the way to go here.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting Lucky Break back for sure.
You could get overdrives and other things. But yeah, hitting OblivAeon with a bunch... Yeah, we can definitely flip Faultless, we can flip Hermetic.
Yeah, I think I'm...
You want to hit Hermetic for sure, or he'll do damage at the end of the turn. And I guess then it's a matter of will we? Yeah, sure.
We're taking Faultless. I mean, we'll maybe get one round of stuff, but
yeah. Well, and that's going to let you use power to hit OblivAeon, right? So.
What do I not want?
If you discard Overdrive, then you can play Savage Yard to play it.
Oh, look at that. See, this is why John is the master at this game. He knows all the angles.
Oh, Bloody Knuckles. So you're going to have Bloody Knuckles.
Okay.
You could have 2. Which is exciting. Who has ongoing cards? Well, Commodore doesn't. Benchmark does. But Benchmark, those are softwares, and I would lose. I mean, I could just pick. Yeah, I would have to destroy it if I probably play one. So yeah. So basically, do you want to play another Bloody Knuckle? Do you want to have 2 Bloody Knuckles?
Yeah, I mean...
Probably not. But maybe, I mean, if someone can destroy them for you, then yeah. At the right time. But I don't know if that's the case.
Yeah.
La Comodora is not going to be able to play a card, and Benchmark is not playing a card. So, basically up to you there. Oh, you could play Riveting Crane, I guess, but you kind of probably want Driving... With Bloody Knuckles, Driving Mantis isn't going to work, but also Riveting Crane isn't going to do anything, so I don't think it's worth switching Driving Mantis for that.
Yeah,
I would say...
but you know what? I have Bloodstone.
You do have Bloodstone. That's true, actually.
So I'm double Bloody Knuckling it.
Okay. So basically, it's here. It's on Benchmark to decide should I... If I play an extra software, I'll have 2. I could double up on Load on Inits and draw lots of cards. Maybe I'll do that.
The Fist and the Furious. Indeed, Vincent.
Yeah, now we need to get powers to Mr. Fixer.
Yeah, let's power up Mr. Fixer for sure.
That's why I want to draw cards for Benchmark, because I can get a card that lets you draw, right? Or lets you use the power. I'm going to stay here. My incaps don't let you... I mean, I could get equipment. I could get you a toolbox, but I don't think that's necessarily worth it. I think I want to take on this objective so that maybe mean, I was thinking I could take this objective and then go be in the other battle zone, but I don't think we want that. And actually, yeah, Akash'Thirya could come back and get the form of the Mecha Knight. So, no. So yeah, here if I play a software, I want to draw a card here. I will destroy both. Actually, I won't destroy both. So I will destroy. I'll do this. There, Ally Matrix. That's what I wanted. Then I'll destroy the first load on init, which stops its text, and so the next one doesn't go off. Here, I could. Yeah, I could play software. I'll play that Ally Matrix. And then load on init is like, oh, I'm going to go off, so I'll destroy it and destroy the first one, which cancels it. All right, that was good. So I'm going to fly by. Sure. Do that first. And I could bounce one off Mr. Fixer, except it's going to be 6 damage.
Yeah, don't do that.
I don't think 2 for 1 on T-Rex bot's worth it there.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll play another card. I think Microfabricator is the way to go here. That I can move then into Inferno Missile Pod time. But with Ally Matrix, I can use this power to discard a card, discard an overhaul, and let Mr. Fixer draw a card and use a power. Ooh, Grease Gun. We need to get you to play that.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Because we don't have any other targets to hit.
I know. Unfortunate. That's all right. I'll take
we had,
11
like,
irreducible to OblivAeon. That's fine.
Yeah. All right, all of these are going to deal damage to OblivAeon. Play a hardware card. I wonder if instead of Inferno Missile Pod, I'm wondering if I should play. No, I don't. I discarded the ones that are for more survivability, so it's going to be Missile Pod. And then discard a card. Sure, let's discard Shunned Energy, because basically I'm going to be using Ally Matrix all the time now. How much grease would you need to make OblivAeon slip and not hit things? I'm guessing a lot, but he's got a lot.
So much grease.
Yeah, if you stay here, Boar will kill you, so we may as well just let him have the point and leave.
See ya. Yeah. All right. Ooh, for the Mecha Knight, what is the thing I have to do? I think oh, so we can just get this.
Or you could have Mr. Fixer play Grease Gun. The problem with that, it will add 4 tokens to the card. That's the downside, but. Or you could have Mr. Fixer hit OblivAeon twice using Salvage Yard, which would give him 2 Hoist Chain hits.
And I'm gonna need you to walk me through this. So
Right.
what are the options?
So use it in incapability. You can let someone play a card, and so that would let Mr. Fixer play Salvage Yard to play Overdrive to hit OblivAeon twice, so that he's at -3 damage. So he won't kill everyone.
Yeah, no, I'm on board. All right, so
Farm the Mecha Knight is great, but actually it's even better if Mr. Fixer gets it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's fair. All right.
Yeah, Salvage Yard. So we actually don't want to totally block OblivAeon from dealing damage yet because he adds too many tokens. He does that. Lou Dolphin hasn't beaten Vanilla OblivAeon. We're playing Advanced. You got to get on that, Lude. That's 6 damage with your base power. That's crazy. And you don't even have a tool increasing your damage.
Yeah.
It's just double Bloody Knuckles.
All right.
One with the land could be good to save Mr. Fixer from random environment damage. But you need to get a seed in play.
Yeah.
Which you might be able to do. Oh no, you don't have your Chronoist anymore. So, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Do whatever you want. You might want to use Magic of the Ennead just to like get that damage out because you might. I mean, I don't think you'll necessarily die though. So you could probably do fine with Scatter Seeds.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of leaning towards that. So I think we'll do that. And I mean, if you're gonna do it, you got to do it.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it. Do it.
Really?
Oh, and you didn't draw any, like, barely any seeds.
I know. I drew 1 extra seed.
That's rough. You're probably not gonna play more Scatter Seeds.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unless you, I mean, we do have pretty good healing with Orchestrate the Void, but you're gonna get to use your Magic of the Ennead on the Scion turn if you want.
It's my trash. And I have no seeds in my trash, so I have no seeds in hand or trash.
Yeah. So draw a card, I guess. Or, I mean, if you want to use the Magic, you can use the Magic. It's not necessarily a bad play. I don't know what else you would use it with. I don't necessarily think you're going to die, but you could.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll throw caution in the wind.
I mean, worst case, it just goes back under you and it takes some tempo to get it back, right?
Yeah.
So just play your best card.
Mm-hmm.
There's some seeds. All right, I think we should discard for Challenge of Fire because it's going to really hurt Mr. Fixer. Akash'Thirya can discard your seeds.
Oh, sure.
And actually, lots of people have lots of cards because of the... You can probably skip this. And La Comodora can discard 3 because she got all of her equipment back. And I get to draw 1 as well. So many things.
Yeah, sonically. Fixer is one of the weakest heroes.
All right, we need one more.
He just soloed OblivAeon because he's a small rock causing an hand from an edge.
We need one more discard. Maybe Mr. Fixer could discard Tire Iron because he's probably never going to play that. Fine. And that's enough. I like those kind of cards when there's like rewards that are just counting discards. It's like, yeah.
Alright, we're all here with Faultless, so what are we going to do? We're all going to heal.
It hasn't flipped yet. I'll hold tab. Give us the heals. All right, so OblivAeon, if OblivAeon doesn't hit a hero, then he adds 4 tokens. Right now he's at -4, so we can hit him once more with the Hoist Chain, and then he'll hit like La Comodora. So I think that's okay if we hit him once more with the hairdryer. So may as well do that. But I won't I don't want to have benchmark let Mr. Fixer hit him again, right?
Sure.
Otherwise he'll be at too much minus, and we'll get too many tokens.
All right, so you want me to one-shot T-Rex bot, or no? All right, I'll skip.
Oh, Fixer has +4 on himself, so it'll be fine, I think. That's true. So we could just hit. Yeah, that's true. We may as well. Fixer's going to take.
Oh yeah, okay. Fair
the
point.
damage.
Fair point.
That's good point there, chat. Thanks for that. So yeah, so
that's cheating when you listen to the chat because they told you what you should have done.
Cheating when you listen to the chat.
So are we rewinding? Because
No. It's the same. It's just what's benchmark going to do. That's the thing, right?
Oh, okay.
Because I'm still going to let you. I'm just going to use my discard a card.
Chad sees all. Chad knows all. It is known.
Put it under the pod.
Sparky Wolf says Money says Voss is next. Don't you even.
There's another Bloody Knuckles. You've got 4 of them.
All right, play that.
Well, you get to go ahead and hit OblivAeon. That's going to basically keep only Mr. Fixer's going to take damage, and it's only going to be like 3, so that'll be good. And then I don't know if the order matters. Well, can let La Comodora do it. Actually, I can discard cards for Akash'Thirya to get you more seed options, or for Akash'Thirya, sorry. So you have some in your trash already, don't you? But you know what? I'll give you a discard.
Sure.
And it's a seed. Yeah, I think you're pretty safe from really on killing you now, so I wouldn't worry about using the magic of the Ennead now. He's down to 36. We should be able to get him this round. Flipped over. Ideally before Mr. Fixer goes, so that Mr. Fixer can chase him.
Yeah.
That would be ideal. Or, I mean, someone's going to have to be... He's going to go to the other battle zone, right? And then... that's going to be rough. Boar is still alive.
And Boar has 14 tokens. I'm sure that's going to be fine. All right, we're tearing through reality here. Oy.
Yeah, but he's not going to do any damage with Tear Through Reality.
Yeah, he's only going to do 1+1 to Fixer with Tear Through Reality. That's pretty great.
And that gets redirected.
Oh, yeah, look at that. What now, OblivAeon? All right, so I guess choose for me?
Yeah, choose farming. It's not going to hit anyone.
Yeah.
He's at -4 or 5. -5.
That's good times.
Yes, they're good. He's not even, like normally he kills Faultless very quickly, right? Because he plays a card and then deals the 4 damage, like 5 damage, and that's it.
All right, and there's really nothing. I mean, I can redirect it to him, but there's nothing.
Yeah, just choose him so that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could skip, but then you're taking damage for no reason. So I'm tabbing through this. It's taking.
Yeah, me too.
1 damage.
Yeah, Lou Dolphin, there was some talk earlier about like challenge mode for OblivAeon should be something like when a Scion is destroyed, it's not destroyed, it's just put on the bottom of the Scion reserve or something like that. I don't know that Christopher has any idea what challenge mode is going to be yet. Maybe he does, but he hasn't communicated it with us, so.
Yeah. I'm sure it would he would need some playtesting time, right, and everything, so.
Alright, same deal here. The only one who's going to take any damage is me.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
I'm
still going through Benchmark's equipment. My computer is also like processing. It's loading One Deck Dungeon into Android, so that's slowing it down a little bit.
Ah, that is the thing. Yeah, I actually bought an SSD finally to use as a scratch disk for video editing and Photoshop editing this week, and it has been seriously like night and day. I can't believe it took me this long to do that. It's an external SSD, and it's only on even USB 2, but it seriously is like a whole new world.
We actually dealt 2 damage to Faultless there.
Yep, I saw that. Tab.
3 damage too. That's good. He hits Mr. Fixer, so he doesn't add tokens. But he is at 13, so. But if we flip him, he goes down to 11. Yeah, I had an old iMac that had like a regular hard drive in it, and I switched to an external SSD as the boot drive, and it was noticeably faster.
Okay,
like,
so my iMac
even an external, like it was crazy.
Yeah, so my iMac has a Fusion drive, which has like. At the size I have, it's like 128 gigs of SSD, and then the rest is spinning hard drive. So my boot is fast, But since it only has 128, that's all that can be on the SSD. The rest has to do whatever. And like, so the Fusion drive supposedly keeps like, you know, your most accessed files on the SSD, but the swap was just taking forever. I can tell you this much: a transform that I did last week that took me 2.5 hours performed in under a minute after I switched to the SSD as a swap drive.
Wow.
That is the savings that I got. Like, I literally, like, and I mean, granted, it probably would have been faster, but like, I let it work in the background while I did other stuff. But still, I mean, 2.5 hours to do a single Photoshop transform, and it finished in less than a minute. Like that, it's like a night and day difference. I'm very excited.
Yeah, the Fusion drive is pretty good for day-to-day stuff, but obviously you're doing other stuff that's a little more.
Right, so Citizen says, a 2.5 hour transform. What were you transforming? Lead into gold? On May 13th or 14th, you will know what it was that I was transforming.
All right, so the goal here is to get Mr. Fixer to kill OblivAeon before his turn.
Mm-hmm.
So what I have 9 damage from T-Rex bot, and so that puts him at 27. So basically getting Mr. Fixer to hit him a couple times is going to be good, and potentially other things. So what I'm thinking is basically harness Anomaly to try to get Mr. Fixer to do more damage, and then Temporal Rigging so that Mr. Fixer can use both of his powers. So let's see if we can make that happen.
Okay.
So Mr. Fixer, you may as well put like Salvage Yard back in right now so that you might get it again.
Sure.
Keep that overdrive in there. Like basically we want you to be able to play overdrive. Here is for a style. This you get +1 damage here if you want. We might need it, so get the Grease Monkey Fist.
Sure.
And I'll play another Harness Anomaly and try again. I'm disconnected.
Migrant P disconnected. No.
Hang on. You can still hear me though, right?
I can.
All right. Let's just give it a second sometimes.
Just need to resync. That's all it is.
It's not actually resync. That's a different thing.
Or, yeah, it just needs to do a thing where it knows what it's doing.
There. All right. Mr. Fixer. I think maybe put a charge back in, because getting that as your card play is also good. And a Jack Handle.
Jack Handle!
All right. That's not the Hoist Chain, but you know what? That's okay. And I will play another card. So I could either go with Flintlock and Cutlass, which is good for 6 damage directly to OblivAeon. Let me just math this out. Or Temporal Rigging is you're going to do more damage with your base power than 6, right? So,
yes.
So I think Temporal Rigging is going to be better, and Temporal Rigging is going to be better like long term, anyways. So. All right, so my base power, I can do some damage. Actually, Jack Handle is going to hit Empyrean, which is then going to hit OblivAeon, so that's an extra damage. Mm-hmm. And discard the top card of a deck. Inferno Missile Pod only works if Benchmark discards the card from your hand. Yeah, so I'll discard for Akash'Thirya, get some more seeds. Potentially, guess not. Oh yeah, we also get Virtuosos of the Void. Like, Oh, and you got dual crowbars. We could have you play that instead of Jackhandle. That's going to be better.
Okay.
Or you could just play. No, you don't. What do you have in your hand? You could play another Blade Knuckles.
Oh god.
Dual crowbars is probably better because you're going to be able to whack Empyrean first. Because you're going to get power usages in a second here.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is outrageous. And then you're going to be able to follow him over there. But then Boar is going to explode, but maybe we'll be able to win before that. Alright, yeah, Mr. Fixer deal damage. So hit Empyrean first.
We haven't had some Sonic in this game, so we'll do Sonic.
For 9 at first.
9.
So Empyrean goes off.
And it's going to hit everything, including T-Rex bot, which is then going to hit the other things.
Yeah. Oh, that's why Faultless took damage, because Faultless is on advanced, Faultless is taking +2 damage. We haven't seen Sonic the Hedgehog in the game yet.
Ugh, God, that
Apparently there's a live action trailer.
Oh my god, don't. Just don't. I watched it, it was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that.
Ooh, there's that Bloody Knuckles from Empyrean. I forgot about that. Well, that's okay. And yeah, hit OblivAeon for silly damage. 16.
Nice.
Man, you get that Bloody Knuckles again, right? Like, that's so good.
Healing, healing, healing.
And yeah, that's healing up all this Empyrean damage. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it. Alright, so I actually want Benchmark to use a power first, because Benchmark is going to use a power to discard a card and put it in the missile pod. And then he's going to let Mr. Fixer use a power then. And draw a card. Yeah, you might actually want to hit OblivAeon first, because otherwise you're going to waste a bunch of damage, right? Hit OblivAeon and then bounce it to Empyrean. Both times.
Oh, down to 2.
I guess it's going to be wasting damage no matter what, but...
Oh my god. 20 damage.
Yeah, and you can, with Grease Monkey Fist, you can, like, kill Empyrean, like, right now. Oh yeah, and we get to reveal the top cards of decks and maybe play one-shots. Mr. Fixer, what do you got? Meditation. Well, you can put the card into your hand. You can get that well, you chose the deck, but that's fine. Just put one into your hand.
Yeah.
Give that man an OblivAeon shard. He doesn't even need it. Not Comodora, what you got? Take time. Sure. Casting the Honor Roll is not going to help us any. Benchmark. That goes in the discard. Noxious Pod goes in the discard. Alright, this... Interesting. We'll actually get more damage out if I don't hit OblivAeon here, right? Because you can hit OblivAeon and then dual crowbars it over to Empyrean. So I'm not going to hit anything with the T-Rex bot here.
Interesting.
And sure. Does anyone need cards? Actually, if anyone needs cards, it's Akash'Thirya, so. And the Commodore can always use cards. And Mr. Fixer, sure. The more overdrive chances or grease guns or things.
Did I just draw a nut? I now have all 4 of the grease guns. 2 are...
I'm just.
Oh no, sorry. I was thinking Bloody Knuckles. So I have two grease guns in hand.
We can discard all these cards so that we can get Form the Mecha Knight for La Comodora.
La Comodora, first string, still hanging tough.
Yeah. So is yeah, I guess she's the last first string, right?
Yep.
No, Benchmark as well. No, not Benchmark.
Benchmark. No, you had Wraith as your other.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Yeah, Mr. Fixer, use a power, and then you can hit OblivAeon and bounce it over to Empyreon. And just make sure to use like non-melee or energy on Empyreon.
Yeah, I've got Sonic locked.
There's your overdrive. You can go over and hit OblivAeon for a mess of damage.
Oh, OblivAeon, where you running to? What? Are you worried? Oh, one shot Empyreon!
Nice.
Suck it.
So we all get to use powers.
Yeah, but we're in the wrong battle zone now. OblivAeon ran away.
Yeah.
He bravely ran away.
I think we can just choose for me, probably drawing cards and use powers that, like, if you have anything that does anything. Don't need to, yeah.
It looks like Empyreon is now Imperioff.
I could draw a card. I would have to deal something damage, though. So I'm just going to skip on Benchmark.
Yes, I can definitely do this. Sure.
And then we're leaving that battle zone.
All right. Should I chase him down?
Yeah.
Like
we should have a way to take out that. Yeah, we need to chase him down and pile on the damage. Like, he is going to... Actually, if you play... Oh, man, Grease Gun... The problem is, like, Grease Gun is so good, then you can't use powers. It's probably worth just, like, taking whatever damage he deals out. You have the Bloodstone, right? So...
Yeah.
Do you have an incap that could help?
Yeah, I'm looking. So War-Torn Landscape could get us Cold War. Each target regains 1 HP until start return. This card counts as an indestructible 0 HP target. So sure, targets cannot regain HP. Not a great lineup of incaps.
Actually, we can probably get you to play Grease Gun off turn. Actually, yeah, on Akash'Thirya's turn, right? And that would prevent the Impending Doom. We'll probably try to get rid of the Impending Doom before that, but we have that in our back pocket, right? So I would just take on the objective, and maybe more crazy Silver Gulch stuff will happen.
That's fine. I'm totally on board with that. Yeah, I mean, we're going to lose an environment this turn, so... All right,
not if we win.
Well, yes, right. That is true.
Oh, you're losing your Bloody Knuckles, though.
Yeah, I lost the Bloody Knuckles. All right, so... Yeah, Dual Crowbars is out. But I'm wondering if Jack Handle... Let's see, we got Boar. Oof.
Dual Crowbars is better because you can bounce off those environment targets and hit.
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily want to have Boar go off. I mean, Boar is going to hit OblivAeon as well as us, but... Honestly, Bloody Knuckles might be the best play. Or Overdrive.
Yeah, I was looking at Overdrive.
Bloody Knuckles is good, and then you can play Overdrive later with Lucky Break, maybe. Like, you're likely to be able to play it with Lucky Break.
Yeah,
not
so
likely,
if I
not
Bloody
really
Knuckles
likely.
here, I should probably hit, like, I don't know, like the Trough, and then OblivAeon, and then, like, Tyler and OblivAeon, or something like that, right?
Yeah. But the Trough will increase your lightning damage, so it hit, like, Matthew Hayes or Tyler Hayes or something. Then choose lightning damage.
Oh, right. All right. Yeah, okay.
Like, you want to keep them alive so you can bounce them, but they're just going to get killed. So may as well hit, like, one of the haze. They're just gonna die if you hit them.
Yeah.
So I just choose lightning. It's irreducible, and like you got +2, so it doesn't matter. Or like +3.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is Gem and the Holograms, folks. Truly, truly, truly outrageous.
You're the god of hammers.
Alright, so we got Matthew Hayes. Oh, man.
Why didn't you hit OblivAeon with the third?
Oh, don't I... Wait, I thought each... Wait.
No, it's you're doing multi-damage, so it's only... You only get
yeah, okay,
one
it's only
extra
first
from
one.
Jack Handle.
Alright, so...
You did it right, except for you didn't hit OblivAeon twice.
Yeah, okay. So I started with Tyler. He hits everything. We'll do lightning.
Yeah, like your next damage here isn't your Jack Handle, it's the rest of the Chekhov's hairdryer.
Yeah. And now I hit OblivAeon with this. Oof, that's a lot of damage.
That's why I'm saying, like, he might not get a turn. He will be playing cards at the end of his turn, though, right? So that's the danger.
Louis says, they can beat OblivAeon advanced mode like it's a breeze while I struggle to beat regular. That's only because John is here. John is like the master of strategy when it comes to Sentinels. He knows this game. There's probably, you could probably count the number of people who understand how this game works better than John on one hand, and one of them is Christopher. So if it was just me, it would not be going this way.
Mr. Fixer is getting knocked to the other battle zone. So it's probably gonna be, we're gonna, like, Boar is gonna explode. That's gonna be hilarious. Any equipment you discard, you can get back with Salvage Yard too.
Ooh, and I get
Play
to
equipment
play a toolbox,
card.
and everybody gets to play some equipment.
You can play another toolbox. Or you could play Grease Gun, and then in case OblivAeon comes over here, we're safe. That might be a good way.
Alright, can I just... Oh, yeah, I was going to say, can I just choose for me here, or what do you want to do?
Well, I'll take the Paradoha. Yeah, I mean, probably just choose for me is fine. It's just equipment cards. Grease Gun seems like a decent play. Benchmark can play... Oh yeah, start of my turn, use a power. I like that.
Akash'Thirya has no playable cards. Womp womp.
Oh yeah, now it's playing Tomb of Anubis deck instead of... It's funny.
Oh well, what are you gonna do? I'm sure this will be fine.
Alright, I think Benchmark should be able to do some decent damage to OblivAeon with what I've got going on. So I will move to the second battle zone and do that. And probably get killed by Boar, but... move equipment from Hero Trash into play. I like that. Expedition to Atlantis. I could actually maybe get on my own with all the discards that bunkered or that do. Yeah, deployment actuation would get it because I would just reveal all the cards in my, I would reveal all the cards in my deck and discard them all and get that right away. The question is it worth it for draw a card and use a power versus basically like getting another equipment right away? I don't really have a lot of powers right now, so I feel like getting another hardware. Oh, I don't have any equipment in my trash. Oh, I do have the secondary cannon. Okay, yes. Getting that into play is better. So, let me right now. Oh, and the water traps are reducing my... Oh no, reducing fire damage to gunman cards. Okay, I don't care about that. What I do want to do is get rid of Impending Doom if I can. And I can do that by moving... Do I have that still in my trash, or did it end up in my deck? It must have ended up in my deck. I must have shuffled at some point. I want the Destroy an Ongoing card, but I don't have it. So I guess I'll use a power. I will use a power to maybe draw the right card. I didn't draw the right card. It's alright.
It's okay.
Go down swinging. Yes, I will discard a card to do more damage. And put it under the pod to do even more damage. What are the Phase 3 OblivAeon rules? Good question. At the end of OblivAeon's turn, the top 3 of the Ant-Man deck cards in the Ant-Man deck are played, then the bottom card of the Scion deck reserve is put in the battle zone with no Scions. So that will go into the first battle zone, I guess. If we get there. I'm hoping we don't get there. Alright, I'm going to play Flyby. And do I hit 4 to get another token on him? I guess so. Like, if he's going off, he's going off, right?
Sure.
He may as well do more damage to OblivAeon. And I'm gonna... Sure, I'll hit the water trap. And play another card. Alright, now I'm going to probably play Overhaul Loadout so I can get things, and I can like use the onboard cooling systems. That all is going to be good, so let's do that. I'm basically going to return everything except for the missile pod because I want the missile pod to... yeah, I don't need Ally Matrix actually. Yeah, return this. Return this. I might want to leave the Microfabricator in the order that it is because I want to discard a card before Inferno Missile Pod. But I can return Reinforced Chassis in case I want to switch out what I'm doing. And let's skip. Alright, so I definitely want to play the one that lets me... Yeah, cooling systems. Whenever I play a software, I deal damage. So let's do that. Flash Installation is going to let me play a software. I'm going to get to use 2 powers because of... This is like a crazy benchmark turn as well. I'm going to get to use 2 powers because of... yeah, Legion Core, actually I don't really need it right now because that's start of turn thing. I'm looking for more end of turn things. Yeah, could potentially play more software cards, could gain more hit points. I mean, I don't expect Benchmark to survive here because Impending Doom is there, and haven't been able to get rid of it. Actually, you could get rid of it with Creeping Mold. Infusion of Power on Benchmark. Yeah, that's not going to happen this round. You could definitely get Creeping Mold. And the problem is destroying it is hard. Yeah. But actually, if you play Creeping Mold and use Magic of the Ennead, Boar will destroy Impending Doom for us by killing the Creeping Mold. It's like that's a sacrifice play.
Devil's bargain, yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. I mean, we'll see what happens with... Alright, I want Secondary Cannon. I've got, I think, 2 more card plays. And I'm not going to with Reinforced Chassis. I think it's not going to matter here. I'm going to choose things that deal damage. I wonder if countermeasures... Yeah. Oh yeah, Board the Unstable doesn't deal damage. Or doesn't do that way. Let's see. I think I want auto-targeting because that's going to let me deal some damage with the power. And Tactical Communicator actually... as well, because those are the only, like, I need powers to be used now, and those are the only powers that are going to do anything, so I did that, which means I get to deal some damage. May as well take out the water trough. It's not really doing anything. We'll stop. Just wanted to have it easy to take out, and at 1 HP it's easy to take out. And Communicator. Alright, that's my card play. Now I get to use 2 powers. I already used my base power earlier in the turn, that's why I played 2 powers here. I can select a target, select OblivAeon, and increase damage to him. And I can discard a card to do more damage, put it beneath the missile pod. I might die before the missile pod goes off, but them's the breaks. We'll see what OblivAeon does.
But oh, what a death.
And I'm just going to do the 1 damage. And I do get to discard again. Missile pod has 5 cards under it. The feeling when you die before the missile pod goes off. I mean, it's 10 damage. It's not like the most decent. Embracing Smite. That is not going to kill Benchmark. So, good. We do have to destroy one of the hero's non-character cards, but that's fine. I can destroy one of these softwares that I just put out. Or I could destroy something under the missile pod, but I don't want that. Destroy a software card. That's all fine. Now we're going to do a pile of damage to OblivAeon with Omni Unity. Oh yeah, good thing we left the water trough because this is lightning. I knew there's something in my mind about like we need lightning damage. That's doubling the damage from Omni Unity. That's great. Play a hardware card or draw a card. Yeah, let's play a hardware card. Flash installation would let me play a software. Reinforced chassis, a little survivability. Okay. This one lets me regain hit points as well. Yeah, let's do this one. And I may discard a card. Sure. I'm still not going to survive Boar, but you know. Oh, that's where the threat neutralizer is. It's under the missile pod. That's why I couldn't get it back.
Ah.
Alright, but still this is like 12 damage. This is why I was like, maybe OblivAeon won't get a turn.
Alright.
So yeah, if you want to get rid of that, the only reason, I mean, the countdown's still at 6. We could get rid of Impending Doom, because it reduces the countdown. But also, like, I don't even know if that's necessary. He's still at 6. So I would just, like, leave Benchmark there in the second battle zone, right? Like...
Yeah, I mean, I guess the question is if I go over there and, like, take out Boar, if I even can do that.
But Boar's going to get killed by OblivAeon with anyways.
Okay,
right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Either from the environment destruction or from the Impending Doom. So I don't think there's any value to that, really, right? Like... I don't think so, because taking out Boar will just, like... I mean, the value is you could do 9 damage to OblivAeon, I guess. So, like, if that's worth it. But I don't necessarily think so.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you actually have all your seeds in this battle zone, so maybe we can actually make use of them.
Yeah. Any or none in
Like, cultivation, your power could actually let you get some seeds going, finally. Here at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Probably all the cards, yeah.
Alright, so it looks like it's... Yeah, so we discard the top one. Oh, hey, War-Torn Landscape. Did that just flip? Wait,
It did not flip.
Oh, it did not flip. Oh, I saw the notification. I didn't read it in time.
Message was that it did not flip.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we just need to discard 6 cards to get this, and then you get to use another power. So, why not?
Yeah. We'll start with Akash'Thirya.
Discard your seeds.
Seeds.
Yeah, we each need to discard 2 to get this. So.
Yeah, maybe a couple of Concordant Helms, which you're not going to play because of the bugs. So.
Yep. And other things you're not going to play, and you have a million of.
Yeah.
Like you don't need another Harmony. And you get to use your base power anyway.
What do I have in the trash? I can't even pay attention. I mean, I got a bunch. Alright, what do you want in the trash? Still no love from the environment.
Next FSSD, there is no confirmation on what variant is tonight. It will be either Lifeline or La Comodora, though.
But the quick ones among you will know that once we announce tonight's, you'll probably have a pretty good idea of what's coming next week.
Probably be able to guess. And here comes a bunch of trials because we didn't take care of Urshay. Oof. Mr. Fixer has Bloodstone.
Yeah.
Actually, he's going to get hit by the other things, and then, yeah, here I may as well hit Urshay here. I picked La Comodora for this fight so that I could discard the top card of the environment deck. T-Rex bot? Yeah. Actually, yeah, we want to hit everyone who's at full, and then let Mr. Fixer heal everyone. You may as well hit everyone who's not going to die. Oh, hey, that's going to kill Urshay for us now. That's nice. Guess we'll just... Yeah, we can probably just choose for me here because everyone's going to get 6 HP or whatever, right?
Ooh, that lovely Bloodstone!
Healing. And this is hitting everything for 3. I don't think there's any order that makes a difference here. Yeah, this goes off. The environment kills itself. Basically, with the T-Rex help. And who wants to get the Rod of Anubis? Mr. Fixer always needs more powers.
Sure.
Actually, that's an upgrade on strike, so...
Oh, faultless. You definitely are faultless. You're going to be healing us and giving us power usages.
And poor Benchmark over in the other battle zone is like, hey guys, Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good. Yeah, I don't think the order matters. There's nothing to hit.
Yeah, I know. That's the downside here.
Yeah. I do have to deal damage, so I'm just going to skip this. Mr. Fixer probably wants to skip. Mr. Vance, I don't feel so good.
Yeah, there's literally nothing for me to hit, right?
Yeah. Just heroes. Akash'Thirya has a useful power, though. You could shuffle a seed in from the trash, or you could put one in. I probably shuffle one in. It's mostly seeds there now.
And
Hey, you can play it.
yeah.
So I don't know what it's going to be. Yeah, probably don't want to select any of us to reduce damage. That's really handy with the tree. Actually, you can reduce the damage the tree deals to itself. And here's where the environment kills Boar. The sheriff is like, "You're going down." And he's like, "Oh, what have I done?" Yeah, he's destroying all the cards, right? So I don't think it matters. Crack-a-thoom! And... ouch. Yeah, this is just happening. So may as well hit benchmark so we don't have to go through all the other cards that it's going to hit. Benchmark, you did well. Did like 40 damage to OblivAeon on his turn or something. And then helped make benchmark, or make Boar hit OblivAeon for 34 damage there. He's at 13. I think we can do it. I'm going to choose random. Hey!
I'll go down fighting.
I think I do want to go to the first battle zone and not take 9,999 damage.
I feel like you could probably make it through that, but that's fine.
I mean, I would just switch to another hero after that.
Yep.
No one there to hit after Boar went off. There are no Scions, even though there's still like 6 to play. Silver Gulch is gone.
Ooh, global devastation.
Getting his last licks in here. I don't... Does the order matter?
Yeah, we're on his turn, and we didn't get another Scion, so we're in the clear here.
Yeah, he is going to take out Vaultless. He's going to hurt some of us, but I'm just trying to think if the Brutes are going to do anything. I don't think so. So we can just choose for me. You can destroy an environment card, basically. Actually, he's going to destroy the environment cards anyways, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will get another Scion because of the advanced rules, but there's just nothing. This is all... He's in the other battle zone, so we can't do anything to him. Actually, you could destroy... Yeah, if you destroy... Actually, yeah, just skip this, and we can have him destroy the Trials and leave the Rod of Anubis, unless we want to have that reward. It's not going to matter. We're going to kill him like on the Commodora's turn.
Yeah, it's fine.
Actually, give this to La Comodora, because she's going to go over there and kill him. Oh, he came over here. All right. That's right, he switches battle zones. Faultless is gone. We can just choose for me. Aeon Man. Sure. Not worried about them. And let's play the sign in the second battle zone where we don't need to worry about it.
Unless
And
it's
Unless
Voss!
it's Voss!
Oh,
Well-
you thought the stream was almost over.
I did. I'm ready to go.
Who was
All
it
right,
that called
well-
that Voss was coming up next? Someone in the chat did.
Well, let's take OblivAeon out and then go over and kill Voss.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
Oh my god, definitely take this on.
Should I take it on or should Mr. Fixer take it on?
Oh, good question. Ooh,
I mean, it's not going to matter though because they're not going to activate it until next round. So
Yeah, okay.
Commodora's taking it. And And I'm going to discard. Destroy a card.
You said you wouldn't need to worry about the Scion? Well, guess it's my time to shine. OblivAeon games are so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, they're really just great. I can't say enough good things about this game that we made. I mean, we didn't design it. We just made the video game, but...
I guess I'll just go with another Peridot figurehead. That seems like fun. Oh, I could go... We still have that trial, right? So we could get that reward for Mr. Fixer by doing this. So I'll do Take Time and destroy the environment card anyways. Now that Voss is here and we care about that.
Yes.
And
I have
will
irreducible, so Voss is not... Well, I mean, assuming I survive, but...
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking out OblivAeon right here with my Mecha Knight Ultra Strike. Rajnek Kel'Voss has other plans! My other plan was to have dinner!
Silly John.
I think we're gonna get some pizza or something after this. There's Shattering Blow.
Uh-oh, Voss. He's sucking the life force out of OblivAeon. And he's becoming the OblivAeon power overlord.
I am sitting on Use a Power now. And... Oh, I got an exception. Alright.
No, that's not good. Alright, hang on. So real quick, so Voss is advanced. Okay, go ahead. So Voss's advanced rules. At the end of OblivAeon's turn, play the top card of the OblivAeon deck, then play the top card of the environment deck. So that's the advanced rules here for Voss OblivAeon. Obliva, what do we call it? OblivAeon? Is that what people are calling it?
Voss. Rajnek Kel'Voss.
OblivAeon. Thank you, folks.
Yeah, so there's an exception in the log. I'm just going to report this so that we can fix it. And then we can rewind from this, I think.
Okay.
I just need to not kill OblivAeon with that power. So.
Alright, what do you need me to rewind to?
I need to finish this log uploading.
It's over.
It'll be to use the power, though.
Rajnek Kel'Voss treated as OblivAeon powered overlord. You will use his full title with respect. I will
Right,
not.
OblivAeon powered overlord is his subtitle.
Here, you get to hear the OblivAeon music for a minute before we rewind.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, and speaking of music, I will just say this. If you haven't seen Endgame yet, when you do, I would highly recommend paying extra attention to the music. I think the music in this one is some of the best music in the MCU so far. I actually got the soundtrack. I've been listening to it literally all day. It's what I've been listening to while I've been working today, so I highly recommend it.
Right, I think it's just attaching the screenshot. Oh, player log, that's a big one, and probably the screenshot. And I'm disconnected. I'll rejoin in a second. It's just because of uploading this feedback, and it's cutting me off.
The time-traveling pirate killed the multiverse obliterator with an energy form mech. You know, a standard Tuesday.
All right, feedback sent. I see 2 of you on the rewind. That's weird, but that's probably a glitch from doing that. All right. All right, I can't do that, so I'll just use this. Discard Akash'Thirya, sure. Oh, I have 0 cards. It's time for Run Aground if I could play it. Do I have Run Aground? I don't have it in my hand. So I may as well draw a card. And OblivAeon plays a card and tries to ruin our plans. Because of the bug, he's going to kill our Orchestrate the Void and stuff. That's annoying. Well, we can hit T-Rex bot first. Maybe we can get him to stop. The T-Rex bots get destroyed. Oh yeah, actually we did that in the wrong order too. Let's rewind. We don't want him to kill those Aeon men. That was silly. Yeah, with T-Rex bot, we want him to hit the Eon Thrall first. And then the other Eon men, because we don't want him to kill them, we want T-Rex bot to kill them. Alright, then I think... Oh yeah, he's going to kill Akash'Thirya. That's annoying. But he's not going to kill anyone else. So I think we can just choose for me on this. It's getting closer than I wanted. So here we shouldn't kill him here because then Akash'Thirya won't be able to come back. So we want to, obviously get him down to a point where we can kill him easily, but like not take him out this turn. Mr. Fixer is so close to death, it might make sense to kill Mr. Fixer. Maybe not.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I was thinking like heal him for 1.
Oh, right. Yeah, Legacy. Okay, Legacy can heal him for 1. Sure, we can try to keep him alive. I mean, he's going to do so much damage to boss that it's probably worth it. Oh, yeah, we could get the Bloodstone back, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
If we have an in-cap for it. If you can safely hit him, then you can hit him with your base power. But if you strike, maybe. I don't know if that's going to do how much damage. How much is it going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 6? But I think you can hit him with strike. Yeah, and then you can... Sure, doesn't matter here. And you can take out the Aeon Warrior as well. And we get Shattering Blow. And he's at 1, or we will leave him. Unless we are forced to play a one-shot.
If you can safely hit him, then you can hit him. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Okay, Lewd Dolphin, that's enough out of the peanut gallery.
Inspiring Presence, that's too bad. Alright, use a power. I don't think we want to use a power now. So I'm just going to skip this, right? Because...
What's up, Johnny Splat?
Oh, if none do, you may draw a card. Perfect. That's great. And here's War-Torn Landscape.
Nice.
Mr. Fixer can have this figurehead, I guess. And choose a deck that's good with what your rewards are.
Oh yeah, what do we have? So, Atlantic Conduit, Chronoist, and Magic the Ennead. Yeah, I don't know what's good for that, but I'm going to choose a Tachyon because that's the thing that I like to do.
Sure.
And I will choose the best Tachyon.
Medico would be good to keep Fixer alive. but the best Tachyon is good. And if you move, yeah, I mean, I don't know if it makes... You may as well move? I don't know if it makes sense to move.
Yeah.
I don't know if it matters, because we're going like, Mr. Fixer is going to, like, snap his fingers and kill OblivAeon, so...
Yeah, not moving.
Unless you want to go over there and start hitting Voss. But Voss is going to heal, right? So you may as well, like plink. Yeah, what's your incap ability, actually? Each target regains 1. That might be good to use, actually.
Yeah, as much as I love Filter Heist, that seems like a reasonable choice here.
And then just, like... I don't know if you have a card to play that makes any sense.
Yeah, what is Cold War? Each time you use a power during your turn, other than the first time this card deals like a 3-10. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, and at the end of your turn you use a power. Alright, well that's good. Objectively.
Yeah, I mean, you could just, like, play Toolbox and use Strike.
That's what I'm gonna do. So tell me why I wouldn't use the hairdryer? If once Voss takes over as OblivAeon, that still counts as the same target, so I don't get to hit it again?
Yeah, you won't be able to hit Voss. You shouldn't be able to. But, actually, I mean, you can try it, but I don't think you'll be able to, because he's the same.
Oh, you know what, though? But even if I can't... You know what? No. Use a power. Go back to use a power. Because, yeah, if I use Strike to kill him... because of Cold War, I get to use the hairdryer at the end of my turn anyway.
That's true.
I want to maximize the damage, so
that's fair. Right, you get the extra power from Cold War, anyways. Right. I don't know if you get the dual crowbar attack on Voss. I don't know. We're going into edge cases here.
All right, boom.
All right, we see the animation again. Hopefully, we don't get a crash again.
Oh, there was an interesting visual glitch there where it was because of the rewind, but one of the panels of the animation was still on screen. That's interesting. Oh, I do get the dual crowbars.
All right, I don't know if that's correct or not, but we'll take it. We got screwed over by that bug, so we'll take this.
Yeah, exactly.
OblivAeon killed a bunch of our stuff when he shouldn't have because of that.
All right, Lucky Break reveals Pipe Wrench.
All right, so you're getting Pipe Wrench for sure.
So who wants to play an equipment?
Yeah, play another figurehead. Actually, yeah, Grease Gun. What does Boss do now? Okay, so he cares about environments entering play. At the end of his turn, play the top card of his deck, then play the top card of the environment deck, which is potentially doing a bunch of damage. But remember, we can always play Grease Gun on, like, Tachyon's turn, right?
Yeah.
So if you have, like... The thing is, any equipment you play here is going to get replaced immediately by Pipe Wrench. So it doesn't super... Like, if you play a tool...
Toolbox.
Oh, yeah, play Toolbox. Sure, draw cards. That's fine.
Dual crowbars. Legacy has no playable cards. Tachyon has no playable cards.
And yeah, you just get to hit him once here, I guess. For only, like...
For only 10 damage.
10?
Oh, and then Cold War gets to deal 3.
Why hit Cold War first?
What's that?
Lock and Kent says hit Cold War first, just to hit Cold War for no reason? That doesn't make any sense. Damage boost. From what? He has a Pipe Wrench.
Yeah, remember, the pipe wrench replaced the other
Why are you hitting yourself?
Oh, shoot. I don't know why I did that. It's fine.
Because of Lock and Kent telling you wrong things.
Yeah. There you go, Lock and Kent. I did what you said. Never say we never did anything for you, chat.
Alright, am I regaining reward? Sure, I can regain Seraph. That's worth it, I think. Or I could use an incap ability to make Mr. Fixer do 10 damage. That's probably better.
Yeah, if we lose by 3 damage dealt to Cold War, then we know who to blame.
Chat plays Cold War. Let's see if there's a card I want to play. Like, you could play... I think, yeah, using Hairdryer is still better than, like, Strike Twice, I think?
Yeah, I think so.
Or is it? Strike Twice is 1, 2, 3... Oh, and then if you use Strike... Oh, it's only during your turn Cold War goes off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2. It's just...
So it's the same?
The same, right? Because you have +4. So, yeah. So whatever power you want to use your power.
Great. The Hairdryer is just so cool. How can you not use the Hairdryer?
Well, I mean, yeah, actually playing a card would get you the other one, not that. So.
Yeah, we don't have anyone.
Oh, actually, you know, it is better to choose the other thing because I can let you use a power.
Oh, okay.
With my power.
Oh, right.
Actually, no, it's better for me to let Comodora use a power. Because she has plus... Oh, wait, she only has +1 now, right? Unless she has a... No, but she has Nemesis against OblivAeon. So she's doing 12 or like 15 damage, so actually she's better than Mr. Fixer in this instance. All right. We'll just go back and do the same thing you just did. 4D chess intensifies. You could get dual crowbars back, but I think doing 10 damage is pretty solid. And Pipe Wrench might help you survive a round. Yeah, it would have been the play card would have been correct there, except for the La Comodora having her Mecha Knight Ultra Strike. So, all right, let's go with. I'm gonna actually play lead from the front so I can protect the other heroes with my bigger hit points, and then let's La Comodora, who's looking pretty rough in your portrait there.
Yeah. But hey, man, she's first string, still hanging tough.
Yeah.
La Comodora for life.
Legacy's gonna try to keep it that way. Wait, this is better. No, wait, this is better. No, wait, this is better. That's how it works. Hey, motivational charge. Jerk Legacy is not the correct answer here. I don't think you want to move. I think you want to fight.
What are my awards?
Chronoist is probably going to be the most bang for the buck. Let other heroes do other things. I can't hear you if you're talking. I heard a very, very quiet sound of you.
Now?
Very quietly.
Very quietly? Is the phone? What about now? Does that change? No?
Still yep, that's better.
Oh, that's weird. All right.
Sonic Vortex for 3 damage, or try to set up for a turn that will never come.
Yeah.
I mean, it may come if the first guys get incapped by Voss. That it could happen.
All right. Is there something worth that's going to do more than 6 damage?
And by 6 you mean 10, right?
Oh, does she have boosts?
Yeah, no, Mr. Fixer, you can play Overdrive.
Oh, right. That's what I'm saying. Is like, Chronoist can do 6. What can I do that's better than that?
I mean, you've already played. Yeah, Mr. Fixer can already do more than that easily.
Okay.
You play Salvage. You have Overdrive in your trash? You do, so you can play Salvage Yard or just play Overdrive. Either way, you're gonna. Be able to do 10 damage. Yeah, Nick says you already played a card, so you don't get to deal with damage.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't counting the card plays, which is the thing that happens to me sometimes. All right, Voss, you're down to 30.
Yeah, I think if La Comodora or Mr. Fixer get a turn, this should be it. But we'll see. Judgment of Anubis. That's going to be annoying. He's going to hit everyone. And Voss is going to take out... Yeah, that's going to be it for La Comodora here. Is this Voss dealing damage? Why don't I get a preview for... Or does Voss make the environment target do it? No, the environment target deals each target damage. So I can't save... I have lead from the front, but it doesn't work on environment damage. So this is Anubis dealing the damage. And so La Comodora is going to get taken out. By Anubis, annoyingly.
Lock the chevrons and get Anubis out of here.
And so there goes the OblivAeon shard. And if... Yeah, this is going to be tough. If Mr. Fixer... If a target comes out, that might be it for Mr. Fixer. Anubis, you should be dead. The other battle zone does literally nothing except play a vampire.
Oh, Dowager.
Fixer loses his figurehead. That's alright. We still have lots of damage. I've never actually had a game where Voss came out that I didn't immediately stomp him, so this is new. This is why we grease gun. That's true, we forgot to grease gun. We were going to do that.
Yes. Well, we didn't.
Alright, I want to redirect the damage from Mr. Fixer. So let's do that first. And I think I'm just not going to redirect any other damage right now.
Oh.
And irreducible 5. Yep, redirect that to Legacy. This is advanced. We should have played Grease Gun.
Yeah.
Lucky Break is probably worth trying to save. Or should I try to save Tachyon? I think Lucky Break. Legacy's going down, so I have to choose someone to save.
Yeah.
That was a nice play. I think we should be safe here now. He's going to play an environment card, which might do more damage, but it won't kill Mr. Fixer because of the pipe wrench. Alright, I don't want to move to the second battle zone. I guess I can have someone draw a card. Maybe Tachyon. You'd better play Grease Gun this round if you do. Yeah, I guess I'll have Tachyon draw a card. There's nothing else that's useful here. My Comodora didn't quite make it. And I also get to have someone else draw a card again. We might as well have Tachyon draw another card. There's no more... Yeah, you don't get to replace heroes after boss comes in.
Alright. Each of us regain 1? Is that worth it, or are we like, we gotta get him this turn or we're done, right?
You gotta... I mean... with... I don't think anything can get rid of Grease Gun. But there are maybe cards that deal damage that aren't targets. Right? Actually, maybe there isn't. So, not in the environment right now. So, I think it's probably okay to just try to do a bunch of damage. I guess your incapabilities don't really
Yeah,
when
it's either like heal up or take thing, so...
Yeah, I mean, healing up doesn't hurt. It gives him 1 hit point. So, that's up to you.
I mean,
I guess it's probably safer to take the 1 hit point.
yeah, that's what it seems like. All right.
Especially if you're gonna go dual crowbars. And then Tachyon can make you play Grease Gun.
Okay. All right, so...
Yeah, hit like... I guess you could hit Void Soul. He would heal us up. I guess heal you up. All my heroes are dead.
Right.
But yeah, I think just like having the dual crowbars is gonna kill Voss for us. And you can hit Voss again. Even more. And then you're gonna get Cold War. Get your whole deck in your hand. Get your Bloody Knuckles back. Yeah, you can get Bloody Knuckles in play here.
Oh, nice. I guess as well.
Lose your Grease Monkey Fist, though.
What did I get instead? Dragon Mantis? Okay. I get to use this.
Fixer punching OblivAeon, or OblivAeon, sure, to death. You don't have to choose damage types anymore.
So wait, now, do I hit something else with this first?
Yeah, so you get more against boss.
Right.
Your dual crowbar.
Okay, right, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Unless you want to kill all the Scions before we kill boss. This is just straight damage. Let's use an incapability. Let's let Mr. Fixer use a power.
Thank you. I do appreciate that.
Want to overkill him?
I just want to be extra safe. Ugh. Maybe not the longest stream we've ever done, but probably the longest stream with a single that we only played a single game.
I think the first time we played OblivAeon was longer than this.
Was it? This is a full solid 3 hours.
Yeah, I think it was like 3.5 or more.
It's the first time we've played against Voss on the stream, isn't it?
Maybe the first time you did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Yes, the longest stream against a single game was 8 hours versus Ambuscade. This is actually the first time we've... Wait, is this is the first time we've had the credits play on this stream?
The first time you've had the credits play.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, no, that's not true. On our anniversary party, or whatever, didn't we had the team on and we played and we won. We won like handily in like 2 hours.
Yes, but we did not let the credits play with the credits music.
Oh, I didn't know. I've won on the stream. First advanced OblivAeon victory I've seen. Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's the first one I've seen.
I don't know if I've played a little bit on advanced. I don't know if I've fully played through a game. So looks like it all worked except for that one bug.
Yep.
That was not related to advanced, really. So good night, Sight of Scene.
Night. Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna let this play all the way out. We can, but it's a beautiful piece of music. Actually, it was the only piece of music I was capable of listening to when I drove home from watching Endgame for the first time. I was like, I don't want to listen to a podcast, I don't want to listen to whatever, and so I just listened to this because it felt
Well, why don't you do
appropriate.
your ending spiel over it?
That's a good idea. So thank you, everyone, for joining us here at Handelabra Live. There is just one more thing we need to do before we sign off for the night, and that is to make a new variant available. John, do you remember which one it is?
I do. We'll make the new variant become available when it appears on the screen during the credits. How about that?
Oh, right on. So yeah, we do this every Tuesday nights around 7 p.m. Eastern, unless there's a hockey game, of course, in which case we do it a couple hours early.
They got knocked out, unfortunately.
What's that?
They got knocked out
Oh no!
that night.
Yeah, I'm Jeremy. You can follow me, Mr. J Handel, MRJHANDEL. John is the main host, and you can follow him at Migrant P. Be sure to check out all the other shows we have here on our channel. We've got Dolphins Dive, we've got Tales from the Archive, we've got On Deck, and we occasionally do dev streams, one of which we have going on tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, so please do come join us for that. We're actually showing you how we are taking the iPad/Steam version of One Deck Dungeon and reworking the UI so that it'll fit on your tiny little phone screen. And that is coming sometime in May. And we're hard at work on that. Oh, look, there's my kids. Hi, kids. And, of course, all these other people that
Have they seen their names in the credits?
I don't know if they have, actually. That's a thing that I should probably do.
All right. Sorry, my computer's going a little slow here, so I haven't got the setting yet. Just set it. Relax. The internet. Need to put this thing in.
No digital animals were harmed in the production of Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. And there are the two heroes that remain standing at the end of this game. Mr. Fixer, who was a round 2, he was a second string. Unfortunately, none of the first string survived. We lost, who did we lose? We lost an Absolute Zero, a Haka, an Akash'Thirya, a Legacy, a Comodora, a Benchmark, and a Wraith. We defeated 4 of the Scions, and we lost 2 environments.
All right. If you restart your game, you should see the variant banner on La Comodora, Curse of the Black Spot.
Comodora, Curse of the Black Spot.
I think she would have survived the game if we had remembered to play Grease Gun or killed OblivAeon with the initial damage that we were planning to.
Indeed.
But Pyrrhic victory there.
So I will do the math for everybody. With La Comodora this week, that means that there are only 2 more variants remaining. So next week, we will have... I know, it's really suspenseful.
Guys, Blood Mage.
Excuse me, not Akash'Thirya. Akash'Thirya last week.
Completionist Lifeline.
Completionist Lifeline. Yeah, so Lifeline, Blood Mage is the only other one remaining of the 5. And then, once we have completed the list, that means there's only one crazy guy left, and that is Completionist Guy. So the 7th, or the 6th, the 7th? 7th, right? The 7th will be Blood Mage, Lifeline, and the 14th will be Completionist Guys.
If Completionist Guys bugs are all fixed.
If Completionist Guys is ready. Which, fingers crossed.
He's still in testing, and he is crazy, so we will do our best to have him ready by then, but...
he breaks all the things, and then when you fix those things, he breaks all the other things. That's his MO. That's what he does, so...
All right, well, good luck with La Comodora, and we will see you on the Discord and the forums for that.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night.
Good night.
Bye.